Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Do we have Mike? Yes, we have Mike. Okay,
Yay.
cool.
Who's Mike?
Yeah.
Right? Who's Mike?
Hey, Mike.
Guess what day it is? Welcome to Tavern Knights.
Oh, no, denied.
Welcome to Tavern Knights. It's where we sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons. Normally, tonight we're actually celebrating the end of our first campaign. It went for 6 years, and you guys reached level 17 right at the end. We will revisit these characters later, but for now, we're going to retire them and start looking at new characters. That'll probably be in 2 weeks when we do our session 0. We're going to probably talk a little bit about that tonight. I'm sure we'll get into more about the new campaign, but this is also going to be reminiscing about some of the things from this last campaign. I want to talk about things you liked, things you didn't like, things that you might want to see changed, how you feel about the homebrew rules that I've thrown in, things like that, just to get a level set for going forward for the next campaign. And because again, this isn't, I don't believe in D&D being just about the DM, and it's not DM versus players. It is collaborative storytelling, and that's what we're trying to do, is tell a story together.
This was pretty sandbox.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys could have gone off and just
But so many side quests.
Well, and not just side quests, but so many different things that.
Will you answer some what-if questions this evening?
I might answer some what ifs. If I don't think they're going to give anything away that I might use in the future. Or if it's something your characters might learn, these new characters might learn. Because I think I'm going to go about 5 years in the future for this next campaign. Yeah, it's only going to be about 5. I'm not going a long ways. I don't want to go too far because I've got some ideas of what's going to be happening in the world too. Okay. Because really, the end of your campaign, there's some shit that's going to happen over the next 5 years that we'll probably talk about a little bit tonight, because we're going to advance at least a couple years. That your characters did that actually has like realm changing ramifications. So Russ is on his way. Pete will not be here due to some unfortunate circumstances. He's okay. But we're gonna do this for a while. We'll see how it goes. This may not be as late of a night as what we've done in the past. We're gonna do some celebrating. We got some special drinks for tonight that we're gonna be trying. I'm having an old fashioned at the moment. So hang out with us. Stick around. If you have questions, put them in the chat. We'll actually be. I'm gonna actually ask those who have it on to monitor chat for me. Because I don't really. Oh, actually, I can see it up here. So I won't always necessarily see it because it's off to my side. But that's what I meant to do. Is I meant to put the tablet up here. So I'm gonna go grab that while we do our opening. So I can have that up. So hang out with us. Stick around tonight. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll answer your questions again, as long as it's not gonna reveal anything major. So hang with us. We'll be right back after our opening. Hey everybody, we're back.
Hey.
Russ just arrived. Oh, and it's McDonald's, man. That was throw everybody off.
Threw everybody off there.
Yeah, it wasn't Subway, wasn't Taco Bell,
I
wasn't gas station.
No, I
This,
just or
Those are the
what
ones
the
that
pizza,
I'm highlighted.
the pizza breads.
oh,
yeah.
We would know.
Yeah, I know.
That's a
And
tough,
it's just like
tougher
some
thing
of
to get
them
this
I
time of
can
the year.
kind of get.
because I
But
can't get over there
are,
before.
But I
You know,
think...
what kind of business closes at 5 o'clock? You know, what kind of bakery?
Oh, a Damara?
I know they gotta
An
get up
actual
early.
bakery.
I know, and I know
Because they're there at 5
Yeah, I
a.m.
think
right,
Ola
but
Damara, the
still,
Laughing
places.
Road,
I mean,
think
people don't
might
get
be
out of work
bad,
until
but
5.
I don't know.
And so, how are you gonna get your tasty treats, your
This is
tasty
for-
Italian treats?
Obviously,
Before
they're
5
doing
o'clock.
well enough without your business after 5.
True.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, there's a bakery right over here at 12 and Ryan, or 12
Plus
and
it's 6
12 and
at
Singer
least.
that I really want to try out. I
Gamblers,
keep seeing
and
Tringali.
crafters.
Oh, Tringali is good.
And the
Yeah,
symbols are
I
laughing
keep seeing their
mask.
stuff come up on Facebook,
Chaotic
and
neutral.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I need to
think
go
that
over
was
there
a
just for like a
chaotic neutral,
sandwich, like an Italian sub. They look amazing,
Hey, man, you go over
and their
Italian
cannolis.
bakery.
Oh my god!
Not all, dude.
But I like
Fresh cannolis.
Cuthbert. He's
Few
towards
things
the
better.
top. Cuthbert. Which
And
kind
you
of
get them
cracks me up a
made
little.
that day.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good.
I kind
that's
of
the
like
thing,
that
everybody
Everybody
one.
does my
there.
Italian
So-
heart.
But I thought the one above him
Anyway, so
would
welcome
be
to the show,
good
guys.
since we're going
Again, we're gonna sit
oceanside.
around. We're gonna
That
talk
one might be
a
a
bunch
little
of D&D
better.
stuff.
We're
We'll
gonna
talk
eat.
Thematically.
Yeah, Russ is gonna eat. We're gonna have cake later
Cake.
right?
because my
Just-
birthday is
The
Monday.
cake is not a
Just
lie.
going thematically.
And oh yeah,
You reached-
and Alexander got me that
I
for my
did.
birthday.
I did. I had to.
Jesus.
Just throw it around.
Throw it around.
Butterfingers.
Put this
Toss it
anywhere.
on the floor.
Oh no.
I had to.
That is awful.
They had a Captain America one too.
You see it. He's got it, his ID lines up with the bat mask.
I had to.
But yeah. So welcome, guys. Congratulations again on finishing up 6 years of adventure.
So I have a question.
Okay.
For-
Oh, we're gonna
No,
start right
no,
in?
no.
Okay.
For,
Yeah.
well,
Oh.
it's not like for campaign. It's for elder gamers. 'Cause
Okay.
Bob mentioned this in the car, so I know Bob's answer. Have either of you guys ever completed a campaign?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's rare.
Rare.
Yeah, it's
rare.
very rare. It's very rare because they usually break up
'cause
before then.
Bob said this is
Either
his
break
first
up
round.
or have to take a break.
Yeah.
And after so long, the group is still together, just that life situations said we can't get together for
Yeah.
so long. And then after so much time, you get
I-
back together and you go, let's just start another one.
Or the
I'm
game.
amazed,
Or
Jake's
the game is
still
strikingly
going.
different.
Yeah.
What's
Like,
that?
like, I'm amazed. We're in another one that we've been in for.
You
It
haven't
started.
played
It
that-
started before I moved back to Michigan.
I was
So
gonna say,
it-
you've been in
it's
that
been
one
going.
since we've been
Yeah,
dating.
I joined it in 2011. I think it was.
Oh.
Oh.
2000,
No, you have dogs,
2011.
whatever.
So it's been going for
I
at
can
least
do it.
14 years. And I know you guys
I've
talk
done that, I
about
don't
like
care.
what
got
happened
hot.
Yeah.
before I
Ugh,
even
I
joined,
can't
like
do
the dragon that you fought at like first level that was actually a badger.
We don't need no
Is
stinging
this
badgers.
a barrel aged?
But yes,
Yes.
I
With one of their
interestingly
special-
enough, I have actually finished a number of campaigns.
Isn't it?
Probably more than
I-
some
It's
people
one of
that I know,
Valentine's,
including
like,
particularly Bob.
single
yeah,
barrel
I think I've
ones.
only ever finished one.
Smell
This-
I've never
Um,
actually, as a
yeah,
DM,
I do.
I've never been able to finish a campaign.
I finished. Well, we finished this one.
What's
I finished
Deliberation?
the one that I did with
it's
Sean
a
McCollin.
Liberator old top, but this
been
was
on
a
the show
single
before.
barrel like specialty
Where he
model
was
that
the
they
DM.
did.
Really good.
This was like that they
Really
had.
good
Got
campaign.
it.
That was the Misfits campaign where I
Ginger ale.
played a Noel.
Hey, Ojipo.
I played a
Oh,
Noel
dang it,
cleric.
I should have like Jim's.
Hey,
Gotta
Jibo.
the normal
And then
liberation,
I
put it with that,
also
and his is, like, rice
That was your
cream.
Noel cleric.
the Noel cleric Korak. It was a lot of fun. And then we topped him out. We topped them right around the same place, around 16 levels. And then I finished a small campaign a few years before that. We did finish a campaign that I played with Keith Scherer. And then, but then before that, I hadn't finished a campaign since high school. And we finished it in grand, like just a grand, like wars
You
between
make your
Oh, no.
competing armies and everything. It was.
No,
It was
no,
pretty
I
something.
know.
It
I'm
was
not
really
saying
something
she. It's just.
I mean, my
thematically
cleric
what
did a
would be
death
useful
blow on
is how I
Orcus.
usually- and,
That's how like
that would
epic
be
it was.
Not even like an avatar of Orcus?
No, it was Orcus. It was a section of the hells had been
The Abyss.
The
was
Abyss
Orcus,
I like that
had
one
been,
too, but I figured
placed on the primaterial plane. And
Okay.
when I took him out, I essentially killed him in hell, in the Abyss.
In the Abyss. which
So
was
I
actually killed
essentially
him.
my character actually it was me and several other, but I did the death blow. We're able to kill Orcus, the archdevil.
The guy up there.
Yeah, the what is it? The archdevil or
No, he's a demon lord.
yeah, demon lord of like
that one
death.
too,
He's
but
the
it's like, how is
undeath,
this
isn't
it?
not
Undeath,
yeah,
making
he's like the
you,
demon lord
you know,
of undeath,
accessible to others, but
and
that's
really freaking crazy powerful.
like that stuff.
Yeah, he looks like.
This was back in second edition days.
Yeah, when you could do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Killing gods.
Right, Rush, you don't get to touch him because you break away now.
Well, they were dumb
he
enough
looks
to
like
give the
that.
gods
No.
stats.
What's that?
They
Oh,
were
that's
dumb enough
cool.
to give the gods
That's
stats.
stats. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
He looks like he'd be fun at a bar with a bunch of beer.
No, not
No,
really.
because then he whips out his vile taint, and
Yeah.
things just get weird.
Orcus is vile taint.
and then things just get
Yeah,
weird.
that was a different campaign, though. We'll tell you.
Did not know what taint meant.
Jake read that off.
No, we all know what taint.
Oh
means,
yeah,
but
you
we
do.
all giggle.
But did
Yeah.
the ones who wrote the book?
Because we're all still 12-year-old boys.
Yeah, they did. They were also 12-year-old boys in 40-year-old bodies,
Yes.
writing this stuff,
Yes.
going.
It's like
Orcus is vile taint.
yes, that.
But yeah, actually, you guys actually in this campaign. Speaking of this to bring it back around to our campaign, you guys actually fought a servant of Orcus.
Yeah, I know.
It was before they joined.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah. You one-shotted Lauka.
that was one of the many that got away.
Yeah,
Was that the Bodak too?
yeah.
Yes,
That's the Bodak. That was the Bodak that
that was
killed.
the first time you met a Bodak.
Yeah, it's the Bodak that killed Lauka.
Just-
Instant KO.
Yep, I remember that.
Yep. Yeah, the Bodaks are nasty,
Yeah, they are.
Particularly at the level we fought them at.
which is the level you're supposed to fight them at.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as they roll,
They're a CR5 creature.
but they have an instant kill.
Come on, there's
Well,
a-
they're nasty for a CR5.
Yeah.
Says it here
Um,
somewhere.
Oh, you're looking for.
So the ones that got away.
Glassstaff, Orcus, the Orcus wizard, and Succubus, Greynor. It was a wizard. Fartra was Verax. The Hags, which we eventually killed. There's also a note of punch all Scarlet Brotherhood hoods in the face, fucking Nazis. Mal and Avala, Raslam, which eventually we killed, and Harash got away, and who we also eventually killed.
Well,
But
when
Mal,
given the opportunity, always punch it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always wants to. Captain America says so.
yes.
Um.
So 1, 2, 4, 5 got away. Oh, the
Sounds like 5 one-shots in the future.
Could be.
of the 9.
Could be.
You got Mal on there?
Yeah, Mal and Avala.
Ooh.
The city-
That's the one I still want to. That's the one that still burns me up. I mean, Mal, I still like. Merrick Harris wants his, because I don't think it was. And
Because reasons?
Yeah, reasons. It wasn't. It went beyond the.
You can get his.
Okay.
Two.
Fair.
Fair.
Fair. It went beyond the death of
So,
him
no
murdering
on her.
Lauka in front of me. It was.
I mean,
it
that'd be
was.
entertaining. But
It was the
like,
taunting.
like,
It was
no.
It was.
Chris
the
doing his
sheer,
job.
Yeah, the sheer arrogance of the whole thing. He was an anti-paladin, wasn't he? Or he was a paladin?
He's a paladin.
Of Lalith. Yeah, Lalith.
Nope.
No, wasn't Lalith.
We have no idea.
We
don't
don't even know.
Yeah, you don't know.
But it was.
But he wasn't. He's not a paladin of law.
Could be Vecna, could
Those,
be...
Yeah.
those,
That's
those,
right.
Those drow are not law worshippers.
That's right.
We did, and
They
yeah,
were
we
Vecna
did
worshippers.
find that out.
What's that?
Mhm.
I thought they were Vecna worshippers.
I think we assumed that they were Vecna worshippers because they were looking for the staff, and they're also they live in the city of secrets, which makes sense because Vecna is the keeper of secrets. So there were a lot of
They had the old emblem of Vecna too.
yeah. They also had
Or
like the old emblem of Vecna.
Spider throne or something like that.
Yeah. So there were a lot of indicators that they were worshippers Vecna, but we never actually confirmed that. But a lot of evidence supporting that. Am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah, you are. And yes, it was the whole Spider Throne thing too. The Lord of the Spider Throne. That was one of the things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to start things off, we started off before COVID, sitting around the table, playing. We didn't stream at the time. You guys, the first like 3 levels, we did the Lost Mines.
The podcast was still pretty too.
Yeah, the Lost Mines of Phandelver. We've still got maps up on the wall that I drew. Actually, that one over there is your first actual like adventure.
Yeah, the one
that was where you went to try and save Gundar and
Fun fact,
Yeah.
I'm redrawing that
right.
map right
Yeah, I
now
think
for the
you're right.
kids.
I think we've been at the podcast about a year, maybe, or maybe 2
Uh,
years.
let's see,
Right
no,
around
because it
100?
would have been 19. We'd been doing the podcast for almost 3 years at that point. But we were still sitting around here doing it, and then COVID hit, and we moved to Roll20, which I love Roll20 for what it is. I prefer sitting around the table.
Chico says that better not.
It's not. It's just a double quarter pounder.
with extra.
Yeah,
Yeah, with extra protein.
Yeah.
Extra keratin.
I haven't eaten all day. I'm starving.
I don't think I could even eat a double quarter pounder.
Normally I don't. Normally I just get a regular quarter pounder, but I was like starving.
So
You know what they-
make
you-
it
you know what they
a
call
half
it?
pound?
It is a half pounder.
Yeah, you know what they
They
call
don't call it
a
just a
quarter
half
pounder
pounder.
with cheese in France?
No, the
Royale.
Royale with cheese.
Yeah. They're doing that because they have the metric system.
Yep,
Well, why don't they just call it a half?
It's funny.
because it's a double quarter pounder.
That
Canada.
equals a half pound.
It does, but
Listen, your logic doesn't equate.
hey, when,
Well,
right.
it's one of
So-
those like what was it? The third.
A&W came out with the 3rd-pound burger,
And people thought it was smaller.
and they couldn't figure out why it. They're like, "We'll come out with a bigger burger. We'll come out with the 3rd-pound burger." And people were so dumb, they went, "Oh, it's a third. It means it's less than a quarter pounder. I'm not going there."
we need to invest in
Stupid.
education badly.
Yeah, because actually the reports just came out,
Oh,
and
they're
it's
awful.
horrible that a large percentage of high school seniors can't read.
It's no child left behind. You have no child left behind.
It's
Think
fucked
of
up,
that.
man.
So anyway, we went to Roll20 though, and that was fun. It was the Roll20. I love it for what it is, but it's audio video sucks still. It's the one thing that they just can't seem to get.
Well, weren't we using Discord for the audio visual
Yeah.
part? And
Well, we were using Discord for the audio. We were still using the video on Roll20 because you could do the small. They were always in the same place.
Right.
Like
So-
they didn't have the bandwidth.
Yeah, so
to
I
be able
couldn't.
to
I
support
didn't
the
have to move
multiple.
things around because I wanted to have everyone in their pictures and.
Well, that wasn't so much their fault or anybody's fault.
No,
I mean,
well,
they couldn't handle
so
the demand.
I will actually say, well, yeah, that was part of it too. Yeah, because then we moved to, we went from Roll20, we went to the Anvil. And that was good for what it was, but that was also just kind of starting out, and they couldn't handle the bandwidth. We had several times where the server just crashed. And that was but I mean, I really like what they were trying to do there. They basically, what they were doing, Roll20 has now done. Roll20 has actually teamed up with Demiplane and with another company, where they've just rolled out a whole new platform. They have a new engine that runs it, to where they're putting in special effects, and you can actually have like flickering light sources now, and I think they're putting spell effects in and things like that. It's all stuff that's also going to come out in Sigil once it actually comes out.
I've heard. I've been seeing a lot of.
Or I'm sorry,
commercials.
Sigil, because it actually is Sigil.
Yeah.
I still remember watching that episode. Going, what did he say?
Did
Did he say sigil? Meaning sigil? And this is an educated
Yeah.
person. Wait a minute.
But the city that it's named after is actually Sigil.
He is Sigil. Mm-hmm.
But in that episode, one of them, I think it's Allison, goes, "Do you mean sigil?"
Yeah, yeah.
And Matt is legit. Is just
Legitimately.
like, "Oh, is that how it's pronounced?" I've only ever read the word.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's
Yeah.
you can usually tell when someone had learned a word from reading it, not hearing it.
Yeah, and it's D&D is notorious for it. There's so many, like a chimera. I always thought it was chimera.
Yeah.
And then I remember
Paladin's the most famous one.
Yeah,
I mean,
Paladin.
Paladins.
And
there was a guy in high school that used to say Paladin, and we're like, Paladin.
Yeah, or rogue is rouge.
Yeah,
Well,
no, that's a different spell.
That's a different spell. Yeah,
That's
Jalapeno.
It's the dyslexia there.
yeah, for real.
Jalapeno, yeah.
But to be honest, even when the Artificer came out, I googled how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
'Cause I have no idea.
What is
Artificer.
it? Artificer or
Artificer?
Artificer.
Artificer? I don't know.
Artificer. Okay. But there's definitely a bunch of
syllables
words. I mean, you could probably go through the monster manual and just start pulling out words that are like, how do you say that? You know,
Aboleth.
Aboleth. There.
I had to look up how to pronounce Hermione.
Bullet.
Yeah, bullet.
Mm-hmm.
When
There's
That one. What one did you just say?
Bullet.
Bullet.
How do you pronounce it?
It's bullet.
It's Bullet.
It's French.
It's not bullet?
No,
No.
it's bullet.
It's bullet, okay.
It's actually like French.
I was just looking up that one just now because there's this monster I couldn't say.
Ooh, that is just bullet.
It's
well,
a land
also,
shark.
like, we
It's
looked
a
up
land
Gish.
shark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
French.
It's a
What's
land
that?
shark.
The Gish.
Oh yeah,
Geish.
geish.
Geish, is
Yeah,
that what it was?
geish. Yeah, I've always said gaze.
Yeah. It's
I
gay.
thought it was
But it's
Gaius.
Yeah, Gaius. Yeah, but it's actually geish.
Yep.
Geish.
Yeah.
Geish.
Because we looked it up around the table and we're all like, I hate that.
I don't want to say that. Gish.
Gish.
Yeah. It just sounds
It's
gross.
gish.
Yeah.
It's like a sad ejaculation. Gish.
Oh,
Gee.
it's in my brain now.
At least it wasn't in your hamburger.
No.
That you know of.
Oh my god.
Secret sauce.
Yeah.
You know that happened when I was in high school? It made the fucking news. Like a cop went to a Jack in the Box. No kidding, Jack in the Box. And he ordered a burger, and some kid hocked a loogie in his burger, and he saw it, and he noticed it, and he went and he arrested the kid for like food poisoning or poisoning. But there's some,
Yeah,
you know,
it's a health
obscure
code thing,
health code violation. But yeah, it made like the local news.
But yeah, so anyway, so we played there for a while, and it was cool, and it definitely has
We
a
had
different
to.
feel. Yeah, it has a different feel too, because on there you can really do what your character sees is what you see.
Yeah,
you can set up the dynamic lighting. So
that was
I mean,
really neat, actually. I thought that was really, really cool.
It gives a whole different dimension to the game. It's like, well, fuck, I don't know what's over there.
Yeah.
We
I
fought
agree.
the Black Dragon in Fog of War.
Yes,
And we couldn't see the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Half
four
the time.
fucking rounds. Thanks to you.
I was going to bring that up as one of my favorite parts of the entire
Yeah.
campaign.
Well, and also, like, I went out of your field of vision.
You did. You're right.
Where did Klimbrum go?
I need to know where Klimbrum is.
Marco.
Just the fact that one of our rookie players basically saved that
Yeah.
combat.
So
you
we'll
know?
get to that in just a minute. So I'm just going to run through the history real quick. So then COVID during COVID we played there for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Once COVID was gone, enough to where we could start getting back together
And we
without
were
masks.
we were
comfortable, and we were comfortable with it. We came back around the table. And
I'll tell you one thing though. What was funny about playing online and playing at home, as we were all in our individual or whatever, was watching Sydney slowly pass out.
Yeah. Like every,
Because
a fireball.
every other week.
Because it was funny because she and Ian, who were dating at the time, they were in the same room. They were
Not always.
Well, not always. They were in the same house
Yeah.
usually. And so, you know, they'd be, maybe, you know, Ian would be at a table, she'd be at the coffee table, or they'd be in the cup. But yeah, she'd be like, you know, drinking and
start
starting
nodding
to
off.
nod off because, you know, some of the games went long and some of the combats went long and whatever.
You guys need me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very similar to the way I'm sure Lauka probably was from time to time. But it was just funny, like, what is that? Okay, yeah, what? I fought who? Huh?
Fireball.
Fireball. Yeah, it was just funny. I
No!
will burn this
down.
forest to the ground.
That happened during the online.
Yeah.
Like, I missed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn this whole fucking forest down.
Yeah, that was so fucking funny. I'll never forget that. As long as I live, it's so goddamn funny.
But anyway, so we came back to the table, and it was a it was the first time we were actually streaming while at the table.
Right.
And because we started streaming while we were online, and honestly, I loved coming back to the table. Now we lost some people along the way. We lost Ed.
He's still alive.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we not lost, but we lost him from the campaign. He had to stop for a while. He did come back for a big epic portion of the
Good to have him
campaign.
back.
Yep.
But he's got a very busy life, and
and he lives a long ways
he's
away,
the
and
furthest
especially
distance.
right now.
Yeah, long commute. 696 doesn't exist.
Yeah, 696 is fucked right now.
Yeah.
Coming from his direction, going home he'd be fine. But coming here,
not to say how gas. Well, actually, it dropped a little, but still,
It's still not cheap.
still not cheap.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not $4 a gallon.
No, but it's still
not cheap.
So, but it was great having me as another extremely experienced gamer.
Yeah.
and it was cool to have him here. Made the dynamic a little tougher for me for creating encounters that were at least somewhat challenging.
Well, he couldn't roll for shit.
Oh
so-
no, he was like Will Wheaton in it
Jesus
for a while there.
Christ.
He was.
I thought Rich rolled bad.
Rich,
You know, it's funny.
Rich does roll back.
Somehow,
My saving throws
I
were
rolled
great.
worse.
My
Yeah.
healing and my attack rolls were trash.
trash.
Yeah, what was that one heal?
Oh, it was
8 points for on 5d8 or something like
Mass
that.
heal.
it was 4 1s and a 2, so it was a 5d8, and I rolled like 6.
Yeah.
Damn.
Plus 5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, it blew my fucking mind. One die is higher than all of them.
Blew my fucking mind.
It was a 5th level spell, 8 healing. Or
I'll tell you one thing though, I cannot working at the Ren Fair, working at the dice booth, selling dice all day. I cannot tell you how often I hear somebody say, "My dice are not good to me. They're not nice to me. I roll for shit all day long." It's like, why is that? And I finally started saying, "Luck is an illusion.
Yeah.
We sell the chaos of the cosmos here." You know, it's just-
No,
It's like-
that's not what you tell them. You want to sell more dice. You say, you just haven't found the right,
right
set
said,
yet.
yeah, that's what it is.
Come
Here,
on.
try these. Hold these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if they like you.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
Roll 'em.
Oh, look, you rolled a 20 right away. Those are yours.
That
You
is-
got
here's
to
a-
buy those.
That-
the dice chooses the player.
Exactly.
Oh, one? Nope, that's not you. Here, try these.
Well,
And you wait until they roll something really good and go, those are your
That's-
dice.
that's
They're
what
right
you
there.
do.
That's
Yeah.
what you need.
The
And then-
one that gives you a 20 right away is a prodigy die.
Right. Well, but basically, sometimes when people are having
Just like in that video.
having a tough
Yeah.
time
That's what-
deciding
yeah.
between like a couple of different sets, we go, well, you roll off for it. Then you grab the 20 of each of those sets, whichever rolls highest wins. And quite often, whatever rolls highest, okay, I'm taking that one home. Every once in a while, they'll be like,
I'm taking them both.
I don't
Sounds
know.
more
I'm going to take
fun.
this other one. You're going to go against
The dice gods.
the chaos of the cosmos.
The dice have spoken.
You might as well just get a dice deal now.
Yeah,
we
here
sell
it
those
is.
too.
There's a lot, but you're right though. Sometimes people just go, you know what? I'm just gonna take both. You know, it's like okay, that's $80 here. Thank you very much.
But anyway, so we also lost Ian and Sydney, which I was bummed about that because Ian was. I love Sydney. She's a great person and she was just fun. But Ian would bring his musical instruments,
Right.
Yeah.
and actually he blames me for him buying a cittern.
Yep.
He absolutely
You got
does.
really good on it too.
Because
really good
because
at it,
he
yeah.
because he got it in the game, and so he's like, I have to go buy one now.
Yeah.
Well, he had to
And,
look it up, and then
Yeah.
he read the whole
What is that?
history of it.
Oh, I need
and
one.
yeah,
And now he's actually quite good at playing it.
He's really good at it. Yeah.
and but he would make up songs. I mean, some of his songs were just amazing.
Oh my God.
like Talk to Botanicals was just
We were at work, and I think we were on like the candy line. We were working in close proximity to one another, and just out of nowhere, just start singing "Talk to Botanicals," and I'm like, "What is heck?" He's like, "I'm rehearsing a song," and he sang like the whole thing. I'm just like, "That was awesome."
Yeah.
and he played the Seven Intelligence really,
Really well.
Like,
Really well.
Like he walked up to Renee at work one time and went, "I've never met a Ganam before," and just walked away.
Yeah, but I hear they're really nice people.
Yeah.
I'm like,
He
I'm like
really
filling
did.
barrels, and I'm like, "Do you mean no?"
And
He honestly,
Yeah,
he's a really funny person.
He would workshop stuff and catch me off guard at work, and then it would show
He
up
did
at.
that shit to me when we were working at Parade.
Yeah.
When he worked at Parade Company too, he would just,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, this is great." He wasn't even game with us anymore. That is a great idea. This is really hilarious. And
Yeah.
and I'm like, damn it, this is in my brain now.
Yep.
Again, you know,
Sucks.
I get Instagrams from him from time to time.
And Fairy Fire, Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was a really good one too.
Dr. Botanicals, Ring of Fire, or Fairy Fire. He had like 2 more that were. Really
There was Thunderstrike was Thunderstruck.
That's
Yeah.
right.
The one that
Or
he had a
Thunderwave.
really hard time
Thunderwave,
with
yeah.
was trying to find a good song for Shatter.
Hmm.
And we were
Well,
trying to work.
I mean, there's the Rolling Stones song.
For some
Shatter.
reason, he
Yeah, he didn't want to do that.
didn't
one,
want to do
but-
that one, and I think
Oh,
it's
too
because
easy.
not so much he was having a hard time like actually like changing the words.
Mm.
He didn't want to like have to. He wanted to change the words, and he was having difficulty because the words were kind of already on par with the spell.
But the funny is, you talk about his parodies. The thing is, though, is he's gotten into writing actual, like fantasy,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
songs.
Yeah,
for
He-
his
he-
LARPing group.
Yeah, he actually tried to get a group.
Lancerus.
Lancerus, yeah, he tried to get a group into Renaissance Festival last year. I was
Wait.
trying to help him, but he was getting the runaround because he had. You can't walk into the Renaissance
Which,
Festival
by
with
the way-
with no experience.
That's
He
true.
wrote and performed our opening song.
Yeah, it's actually Phelan's jig.
Yeah, it's Phelan's Jig. Yep.
So yeah, he was really trying to get a small group into Ren Fair, and like him and 3 other performers, but I think he was for a first year
Mm.
asking him. And I mean, and you can't walk
Oh,
into Ren
wait,
Fair
wait,
expecting.
Was he expecting stage time?
Yeah, exactly. No,
On
actually,
in his first year.
no, he was just expecting pretty much like maybe a higher day rate than they were probably willing to
Yeah,
pay.
you gotta work for tips that first
Yep.
year.
Exactly.
Even Owen just worked for tips.
Yeah,
Quite
he
often.
did.
A couple of years.
Yeah, for a while. And so yeah,
God,
so I was
I
like,
miss
man,
him.
I'm sorry. I mean, I hooked him up with the general manager as a friend of mine, and I was just like, but they were like, you got to pay your dues a little bit, buddy.
So Ojipo said, the plastic not what you need the metal dice.
Yeah, well, always you need.
Well,
metal
you
dice.
need both.
Also true.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got the resin. We interestingly enough, we
I have
probably
the rubber
do,
dice, which I have.
we do sell more metal dice than resin.
Well, It just has a better
Yes.
feel in your hand, and it's just is more satisfying.
So
They
so anyway,
collected
so we
a
came
class
back to the
powder.
table. We lost a couple people. We gained a couple people.
Right.
Bob and Alexandra joined us.
Another veteran.
Another
and
veteran
rookie.
and newbie.
Very new.
Because that was the whole premise of this was at the beginning was to get a mixture of newbies and experienced gamers.
Mm-hmm.
And now the newbies are experienced gamers.
I mean,
Well,
That's funny.
Not you.
not you.
Not me.
You're
Just trying to
You're-
keep you
you're-
on task.
Yeah,
is,
you're
I'm
our
My stuff now.
what's her name?
Maybe.
I'm
All
blanking
tens.
on her name.
Ashley.
Ashley. Yeah, you're our Ashley. You're the one that 2 years in you still don't.
Still
what
don't
do
know
I
which
do?
dice to
yeah,
roll.
what die do I roll?
Wait. Who's that
I'm
make
fine
me?
with this.
What's that?
Who's that make
You're
me?
our Taliesin Jaffe,
Yes.
Who's
been
well, that's-
playing. Who's been playing since birth? You know, I mean,
Well, good. That's better than
He came out of the womb rolling
That's
a
better
die.
than the other
dice.
chick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was
Um,
a D10 because he's a vampire.
because he's a vampire.
Um,
But yeah, I mean, there are times I'm like, Alexandra, pay attention. Come on now. But it's all right. We all have our distractions. and
our
stuff.
crosses to bear.
Crosses to bear. For sure. I can't get here on time to save my soul, so there you go.
Yeah, you're our Sam.
I'm the Sam. I'm the Sam, unfortunately.
Mama?
But we got a really solid group.
Renee's our Marisha.
Yeah.
Sleeves are bullshit.
I still need to make that.
At least she didn't turn into a gold.
Don't worry, I'm playing Druid next time.
Ah, good. That'll be
Oh
perfect.
god, I am playing like her same characters, aren't I?
Just
You
reverse.
Yes, you are. You're going reverse.
Just
I
reverse.
just realized
I didn't
that.
think
Do you
about
want to rethink that? Do you
I
want to
kinda
rethink
do.
next?
No, I really like my character concept.
But anyway, and then
If you want to play the wizard,
I really want to play my.
Then
I
go
have
for
a,
it. Go for
yeah, I
it.
have a really good concept
I can do whatever.
so we
because he's not like a traditional.
It's gonna be whatever. It'll be something weird.
but we
why
had
that's
we
why
I
I'm
think we had
telling
a really good campaign.
We did.
It was a lot of fun. I want to thank you guys again for letting me finish this story that I've been writing and rewriting. I rewrote it like 10 times in the last year to change things up to fit the way you guys were going and what I wanted to do. So
I'll try not to break this down.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna do different. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do a lot of things different in the next campaign. But that brings me. We'll come back around to. So let's start talking about some of the things that you really liked about the game. What were some of your favorite moments? So.
Well, we just
Oh, Russ,
mentioned.
you are half cut off.
Oh yeah, you are. You're leaning over too.
Weird.
Apparently
you know what it is?
Pete's
That just needs to move this way a little bit.
Because normally it's.
Pizza?
Yeah, I mean the chairs
Pete?
haven't
Well,
moved from
he-
the-
Back
From
that
where
way a
they
little.
were.
messaged me
Right there,
privately.
right
There we go.
Let me. Actually. let me
He's a viewer.
Now you see now you're in. So
Yeah. He's viewing.
Yeah.
hey Pete,
We like we mentioned.
send your curling info.
The dragon. The dragon in four rounds. That thanks to Rich here, we were able to.
Yes.
Get
So
to.
yes. So
That was
to set the scene for those that may not have been watching back then because we were still online. This was years ago. They were in
good to
an
have on the
underground
table, right?
underground cavern that was basically a giant lake. There was some islands out in the lake they could just barely see. A black dragon popped up out of the water, and
We were fourth level, right?
fourth or
Yeah.
fifth.
Fourth or fifth, somewhere. in there.
Okay, so you and I weren't there.
And no, you guys weren't there
Not
for
long
this.
We were at least fifth because we finished Phandalin.
Yeah, that was that. You were third when you finished Vandalin.
I thought we were fifth.
No, you
Fourth
might have gone
level,
to
you should
fourth.
have been able
Yeah.
to handle that easy.
But anyway, so you were, but this was the bottom layer of.
And Ed had just left the campaign, but Bennick was.
Yes, yes.
Correct.
Ed had,
'Cause I
Ed had
played
left, but
Fennec.
we were waiting for a point for you guys to get back to a place where we could just write Bennick out.
Yeah.
And Klimbram gets like gets highest initiative, and she takes off running.
Yeah.
And
Because that's what I do.
Octavian's like next, and he's like, "Fuck! I had a plan. Where did Klimbram go?"
Gone.
And then he runs like 30 feet this way, and he can just barely see Klimbram. He's like, "Okay, she's in range. They're all in range. Water walk for the entire party."
And that was the thing. We were all like, how the hell do we get to this dragon in the middle of the fucking lake in this cave? None of us had really, we were short range attacks.
There's only two spellcasters,
There
I
was
think.
two spellcasters, and everybody else really were not range fighters. I had a bow and arrow, but I just never really used it much. And
That's why I did.
and everybody else were really more up close and personal. So I was like, how the fuck? I guess I could pop my wings out, but that's 10 rounds, mate.
I don't even know if
and then
you
you're
had
gonna sink
wings
like a
yet.
stone.
Right. I did. I think I did. I have them at that point, but I think I did.
You just got him.
I just got them or something like that. Yeah.
I think you got him at third.
No,
Yeah.
I thought he got him at 6.
No.
No, I think it was third.
I think it's relatively
Okay.
early. But anyway, it was one of those things. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he casts out of the fucking clear blue water walk, and I'm just like, fuck, in the clutch. That was epic, man. I'm just like, and we strode across the water like badasses.
I've never unprepared it
The
since.
dragon never got a chance to fly then.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right.
He was grounded
Yeah.
before he even knew.
Yeah.
Because didn't he get sentineled once?
It was
No,
Oh,
we
didn't have
we didn't have
Sentinel yet.
Sentinel yet.
Okay.
It was whack-a-mole time.
Yeah,
but
but
Bennick got the killing blow.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What I found to be really ironic.
Mm-hmm.
He got the killing blow in his last fight, but it wasn't even there. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a really good one.
One of my favorite parts.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Well,
Yeah.
One of my favorite evenings, just because we all laughed so goddamn hard, and Pete wasn't even here for it. It was the first night that you guys used the mansion. When he first got the mansion, and you guys all made up what Eucharia would have in the mansion.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the juice bar.
Mango juice.
Oh,
the
my
mango
God.
juice.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. We just,
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
constantly
1, 2.
played off of one another.
that was good.
Yes, the mango juice.
And we
It
could
comes
just-
out of a special spout.
And we could just hear Pete going, no.
It really, literally was. It tastes kind of funny because it came from that small hole in the wall from a funny looking spigot.
Yeah.
Just boom, boom, boom.
Because we started with a juice bar of like, what is apricot?
Yeah.
And then eventually someone mentioned mango juice.
Like you
And
mentioned
then-
the mango juice.
Yeah, I don't even remember who mentioned it, but yeah, it started off with me being like, it tastes kind of funny.
What is a pineapple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what a pine, I know what an apple is, and this tastes like neither.
It's delicious, but
Yeah.
you know.
I like the when we had the skull and the butterflies and we got those people.
Oh.
We went after them.
The butterflies. And
Yep.
I like that one.
What?
I like that.
Not canon. Absolutely canon.
It's canon, Pete. It happened.
It happened. We have evidence. It was recorded.
And he's still screaming, no!
And I with that, to go back to that, I really thought that was good. And
Like the perfect distraction.
and then just also the
Sheer rage.
well, no,
you
just
induce.
well, yes, but no, the callback to it right at the end when Rich is like, "Are they still chasing the butterfly?"
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was the
Like your
community.
last
Yeah,
commune.
that was out of question.
Which I was going to ask that question at this tonight.
But you beat her to it, which is
But
better.
you did it at the very tail end of the
No,
campaign.
it's canon. It's proof.
Yep. Hilarious.
Dolores says
Right.
so.
Yep, they're still chasing the butterfly.
We're doing
That's
it.
amazing.
Another one I really liked was I got a kick out of any time we had interactive backstory stuff.
Mm.
So particularly meeting Octavian's family.
Mm.
Mm.
That was really fun.
That was one of the most touching
It
moments.
was, it was
That was cool.
particularly
You made that cool. Yeah.
particularly when you cast tongues on
Yeah.
your mother and,
Yeah.
and she was able to understand the
Elven.
the Elven song. I was like, God damn,
Yeah.
that was really good. That was some amazing role.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, how wouldn't that have been awesome to be able to have done that in real life at some point? You know, I can't tell you how often I've been. Well, not that I listen to a whole lot of opera, but over the years, one of the things that I've always not liked about listening to music that's not in my language, and what they're saying, I don't know what the lyrics is. So being able to do that, and then particularly being able to do it for somebody else. is really
Shawshank
cool.
Redemption should have taught you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
What they're singing or
what they're
saying.
singing.
That's true.
It's how it makes you feel.
That's true.
It makes me feel sleepy.
Well,
I'm
Forgot
not.
about that
But
moment.
it
Yeah.
means
Thanks
it's
for bringing that up.
relaxing you, that you're enjoying it so much that it puts you in a trance.
No, I'm
Good.
just bored.
I like opera.
I want
What's
to know
that?
what
I like opera.
Depends on the
I
opera.
don't.
One of the other jokes that go not far enough being White Snake.
Yes.
If she's a black viper, does
Yep.
does that make your face? You're like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you have the white hair, and
Uh-huh.
yep,
And his immediate reaction was,
no,
no!
not canon.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Shadewell.
Who's that?
That's Sawyer.
Sorry.
Mm. Yeah, that way. I mean, I will admit, but I actually did enjoy when we got to meet Merrick Harris's
I was
family.
gonna say like two of my favorite monologues. Both you
Yeah.
did.
We don't have the little
Oh,
Cthulhu out for.
we don't. We can have a fox thing.
Sorry.
No, you gotta have.
I can go out
For-
and
for
get
Eucharia.
Cthulhu if you want. It's in my car.
No, it's okay.
No.
No, it's all right. It was just I just realized because
Yeah.
that was one of the things we started doing. Stand-ins.
Subbins,
For-
yeah.
for people that
is Russ finally? Can Russ and the
No.
snake be in
No.
the same
No.
place now?
No.
No. Well,
Because we may play the characters again.
okay.
So, no.
But you were saying before you were so.
Two of my favorite monologues was when you were telling us about your family, specifically your little brother, who you thought of on the spot, right?
Mhm.
So that monologue, and then the monologue about you checking out the new bar that was in
That
town
was cool.
with all the comedians.
Sure.
Hilarious.
The
I-
bird person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's it was when I basically a Robin Williams. Rip-off.
Yeah.
But I was actually impressed myself with that one. I was like, because I came up with that on the fly. That was some pretty impressive improvisation. And that's honestly, that is the soul of the game. Is like being able to come up with that stuff quickly, off the top of your head. It's not easy, and if you but
Are you on the right road? That was probably my best one.
But if it as you progress through the game, as you become more experienced with the game, it gets easier.
All your faces first met Bubbles,
I love
Yes.
and
Bubbles.
I explained why she Bubbles.
Yep.
I don't remember, what was it?
She waits for the bubbles to stop.
Because she liked to kill orcs, and she'd hold them under the water
Until they stop.
until the bubbles stopped.
Until the bubble stopped, right?
And everybody else was thinking, "Oh, but that's such a cute name for bear." What?
What?
Yep.
I was here for it.
Love it.
So here for it.
The whole Vecnariah thing,
Oh,
I
man.
thought was
Vecnariah
that
was
was good.
hilarious.
That's the what if? What if we didn't take the staff? What would you turn
Yeah.
it into? We want to answer that now or later, but
well, I mean, that can be the first question.
Yeah.
So I think Netscape Navigator was pretty good too.
He wasn't so much becoming a lich, but he was becoming lich-like.
Well, on his way.
Adjacent.
where would have it
Let's-
ended?
let's like-
Skin gone? Just skull?
No, not so much gone, but he would have
lost his
been.
fingertips and his lips and nose, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
When he
he
had
would,
been-
he would have been corpse-like.
Yeah.
So he
He
would
was
have been
basically
more.
he was basically rotting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
He actually had a rotting
living.
disease. He had a rotting disease.
So he'd be more zombie than skeleton.
He was on his way to skeleton. Actually,
Okay.
he actually was going skeletal. He did have a rotting disease. That was actually a side effect of the.
I was picturing more of a mummification.
And it probably would have gone kind
Flesh
of that
pulling
way. Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
Kind of like Withers.
kind of like Withers. Yeah.
That's almost
Whose
exactly
staff
what I was
did he
picturing.
have?
What's that?
Whose staff caused that? I can't remember.
It was the Staff of Secrets.
Okay, that's right.
When you turned it back into an artifact,
Okay.
combined the pieces.
Combine the pieces.
Had to get his power from somewhere.
Yeah.
And it was pretty Vecnariah though. That fucking cracked
That
me
was
up.
great.
That was such a great use of the term.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that he actually made a new
That
fig
you
of
made a
it.
fig and-
That was
thing.
perfect. Bowling and everything.
Really sharp stuff.
Yep.
So his alignment wasn't secretly changing, was it?
No,
Okay.
no, it wasn't. Eventually, it might have, but
We never got to that point.
yeah, you didn't get to that point. The staff was basically corrupting him.
Yeah.
It didn't have an intelligence, did it?
Yes,
Oh, Pete
it
says
did.
one of his favorite moments was the first time that Alex joined,
No.
which was a Halloween episode, and he dressed up as Euchariah.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
Oh
good.
yeah.
And you also dressed up as Octavian
Yeah,
as
had
well.
a little tabard on.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah,
he
but
also
Becky
said.
made that that day.
Yeah, the day
right?
before. Becky,
That
I
was
need your
good.
help. Help
Yeah.
me. Get fabric, get little ribbon.
But yeah,
Awesome.
Pete also said that he did enjoy Vecnariah too when I really had to play out how corrupted he was becoming.
Yeah.
Also, Pete playing Stupefied that
Oh,
one
that was
time.
awesome.
That was so
That was
good.
so great.
I did enjoy playing patty cake with him.
That was awesome.
That was good.
I that's actually a part that I actually enjoyed was that I turned into the babysitter.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like, you guys got this. I'll
Yep.
rotate. I'll roll this one.
Yep. Awesome.
That was
Also, there was a clutch
Small folk
moment
looking out for small folk.
yeah, small folk looking up. Small
of
folk.
like in
Blind
one of
leading the blind. Yep.
one of the battles to get out where we had to refight the chariot, and
Ah.
you had the 300 moment of jumping over "Rawr!" with Lightbringer or whatever.
Yeah, it was Lightbringer. Yeah.
Awesome.
I forgot why I did that. There's a reason why I jumped.
You ran and like jumped to like get to the guy.
I think you had to.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
on top of the chariot.
Yeah,
I
I
was on
couldn't
top
reach
of
him.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was jumping out of the chariot and trying
Yeah,
to hit
because
And you
my
made
chicken.
like an amazing roll too
Yeah.
for your
To
athletics.
just do that.
Yeah, because there you were on like the upper level because there was a tiered like there was a lower level and upper level with stairs, and you were on the upper one. Chariot just jumped across.
Yeah, someone had to get engaged with it, I think.
Yeah.
I is also from that whole dungeon, us getting stuck in the statue.
Yeah.
Oh, the statue thing.
Because
Yeah.
it flipped between you and who else got stuck in
The
it?
second statue.
Yeah, the second. So that was going to be my question.
The one the artifact came out
The-
of.
Yeah.
The first statue was,
So
was
that-
fun too.
Oh.
I'm gonna
kick
it.
So that's my question.
One bludgeoning.
That was my question.
Okay.
And actually, it one-shotted
Yeah, then it one-shotted Hulk.
Halt, who had full health, and just whoosh, dead.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I wasn't here, and I
You were-
scolded you. They're like, when
Yeah.
you told me later, I'm like, what do you mean? I
Yeah.
was with our girlfriend in Grand Rapids.
Yeah. Was there anything to that statue, or was it just a statue of death?
You don't know.
Oh
That-
come on! We were never going back to that fucking castle.
You might
don't
go.
know.
You might
we
go
are
back
not
to-
going to that castle where you have us going.
No, there was nothing to it. It was
Okay.
just a trap.
Okay.
It was just a death trap.
Thank you.
Mad Wizard.
Yep.
Mad Wizard. Yep.
Oh,
I hate
Mad
that
Wizard
answer.
Pete.
Yeah.
I don't like that answer. No,
I mean,
change it.
I won't lie, I will miss that library.
It was a statue in the roll too.
The roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
The god of death.
It was.
Mhm.
I didn't recognize
That's what it turned into.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it didn't look like that at first, but when it
This one.
swung, it turned into a skeletal figure with a scythe. It
Yeah, I
was-
didn't
it was
have a
actually
scythe when I
dark.
kicked it.
No.
No.
Right,
yeah.
changed.
It was
And
like
then
an
it,
elfin.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
it hit the three of us,
Yeah.
and it did the exact HP that I had after taking one bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't
One
be
shot
kicking,
at
don't
Hulk.
be kicking strange statues.
I think it was like 67 points of damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I had 68, took one, and then okay. That
Yep.
sucks.
I will miss that library.
But it's
though.
nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was a
did-
cool dungeon
Did we
crawl.
take any books from it?
The
Yeah.
one that was there, you couldn't. After
'Cause it went right
Seven
back.
days,
after 7 days,
or
it went
2
back.
weeks.
Yeah.
That was a very cool dungeon.
No, I had fun with that one.
Yeah, I had fun playing that up with the library where you had to sign out a book.
Yeah, that's
I like
awesome.
that.
What was
was
the
great.
solution to the puzzle with someone getting sucked in? How
What?
do we? Because we got the staff from that statue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We just alternated people every 30 seconds to hold their breath.
But what, do we put a
Right.
corpse in it? What do we do? I forgot what we did.
You broke it.
We broke
We
it.
broke
We just,
it.
we
Okay.
just broke it.
Yeah, we kept
I
just
forgot
hitting
how we
it.
got him out. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny because I was so embarrassed because I was using this Warhammer that I had and just hitting it. And Chris was like, you can hit it twice, right? Attacks it around. I'm like, shit! I forgot.
Yeah,
'Cause I
'cause
wasn't
it was-
thinking about that it was combat because it really wasn't combat. And I was
Yeah.
like, fuck me.
That's more effective.
Yeah, it was after I hit it twice and you went.
Oh,
Wait.
shit, pointy finger.
Yeah.
I hit it
And
second
that
time?
was what it was. So, yeah. He's like, yeah, you got 2 attacks. I'm like, fuck me.
Well,
Stupid.
Warhammers are in D&D have what ends up
Yeah,
That's fine.
They tend to be also like
and
they
are
tend to
they,
be two-handed weapons.
Depends on the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and,
Also
and
true.
Warhammers are actually one-handed weapons.
Are they?
But
Yeah.
game mechanics wise,
What's a maul? A maul is the two-handed.
I was
Mauls
gonna
are
say-
sledgehammers.
Slap.
okay, because in the ways of like the actual mechanics, it's bludgeoning or piercing or bludgeoning.
Yeah, it's bludgeoning piercing because it has a hammer on one side and a spike on the
Okay,
other.
yeah,
So
it's-
An
it's
armor,
which
okay.
side
an
you
armor
wanna use.
piercing.
Which one's
spike.
that one?
Yeah.
But again,
That's the
it's,
Warhammer.
Yeah,
Okay,
and that's
okay.
why I was like, ooh,
It's
I like
off-
this.
it's
Yeah.
often depicted differently too. I mean, like not
Yeah.
every Warhammer looks like Mjolnir from the comics. Sometimes
Oh yeah.
they're longer handled and they're not as big. They're
Oh,
not this big massive
I
thing. They're
I
smaller,
know
but
I know
They look like a
Warhammers. I have a
hammer.
whole
Right.
book on weapons at home.
Yeah.
2024 might be a little different.
Yeah,
But,
let's,
well, we'll
yeah,
see what-
let's look it up
what
and see what
D&D
2024 says it
Yeah,
looks like.
but Alexandra's actively
Yeah,
also
let me see
building
where
her
equipment is.
character.
'cause I don't know this book like I know a lot of the
And
other
it's like
I've
since
read
I'm doing
the
a dragon
2024
board,
books
having a
so many times.
Warhammer,
Wanna
fire
crack
breath.
open?
It all works.
Sure, we can. If people have glasses, those are actually for Rich's beer. So
Oh, glasses, not glasses,
What
not
is this
face
Kool-Aid
glasses.
you're gonna feed us? What is this?
It's gonna be amazing.
Holy shit ball! This is from St. Julian, of
yeah,
course.
I also have bomb pop upstairs.
So Warhammer is martial weapon,
Oh, that's for
versatile for
Richard's
1d8, so you
Yeah.
can two-hand it, but
Yeah.
it's still
We
one-handed.
can use it
But what's
for
it
that,
look
for
like?
this
You
too.
know,
It's
is
just
there a
Which-
picture of,
What do
Of
of
we
equipment?
Yeah, I don't know.
want
Is
for
Warhammer
I
one
don't
of
know.
them?
Rich, do you want to open your beer?
beer
Yeah,
or
I'll
wine?
open. That's a Warhammer.
Is also
That's a
like
mall.
think about sugar intake.
Historically,
we have cake.
that is a mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get the beer.
I'm sorry. What was it, Rich? It was
It's a versatile weapon, so you can do
See.
one or two-handed.
Yes.
okay.
This
so it is
this
versatile.
right
That's
here,
what I was
this,
going to
this
look
right
up.
here is Warhammer.
Can you send
What
that
they'd
to
probably call a pick.
That's a war pick now.
Yeah.
Would
me?
you-
Or can you send that to Renee so she can send it to me? Perfect.
Yeah,
You
that
do
Warhammer.
friends
That
on
is not a
Facebook?
Warhammer.
Apparently,
No.
we're
You have
not.
access to the 2024 handbook.
Well, you have
That's
access
the artist
to it.
going.
Do we?
Yeah.
I want to make something
Do-
that looks like Mjolnir.
Sources.
And here,
What
Rich.
the hell is that?
Bottle opener.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's a weird weapon.
All
Go
over the
faster.
place with these weapons.
Would that be the light? Oh,
The thing about
sources.
fantasy artists, there's so many of these weapons are open
Source
to
books.
interpretation. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm going to make something that looks like Mjolnir from the comics. I'm gonna make
Which-
something that looks
'Cause
like
that's a
Stormbreaker.
Warhammer.
Which
Right.
book would it
No,
be?
dumbass, it's not.
Player's
Player's
Handbook.
Handbook.
Quite
Tavern?
often,
I did. I meant to do that. I forgot to start it.
quite often,
Start
Stormbreaker
what?
in the
I was
comics
gonna
is
have
referred to
tavern,
as a mall.
tavern sounds.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
All right. Give me about
Starbreaker
that
or
much,
something.
Rich.
Yeah.
'Cause they
Yeah,
got
I
I want
That
the
bit.
ascension
It's gonna
glass.
explain
Because if I'm doing,
goblet.
if I'm doing this,
Unless you want it,
and I'm
'cause
doing
then
that,
I'll take the other one, the bourbon,
It'll be
That
the,
much.
the barrel aged
Yeah.
one.
So
I'm the lightweight.
For you guys to be informed anyway.
you want
Rich
help?
found this. This is the official Dungeons and Dragons, like well, one of the Dungeons and Dragons drinks.
What's up?
Yeah, it's,
Officially
it's from New
oh
Holland.
come on.
New Holland, but it is sponsored
No, I can't.
you know,
Use the thingy.
specifically by
Oh, you're
Like-
strong.
No.
Wizards
No,
of the
the-
Coast.
Use the muscles.
There's the
I mean,
That's some
I-
thick wax.
that thick
Yeah, I
wax.
had the guy today at the gas station being like, wrestler or what was it, wrestler or
Thanks for bringing the-
weightlifter?
Weightlifter.
Thanks for bringing the gun show.
Yeah, weightlifter or wrestler.
No,
And-
he was very polite.
Yeah, no,
He
it wasn't
He
creepy.
seemed like a coach.
Yeah,
Ah.
Just like,
just like
damn.
Yeah.
I wish my boys would look like that.
yeah. And he's like, yeah, weightlifter or wrestler. I'm like, aerialist. And he's like, oh, you jumping out of planes? I'm like, no, I do like the Cirque du Soleil stuff. He's like, oh, awesome. And that was the
Yeah,
entire.
I say Rich can just probably
Yeah.
get the
That's
lid off.
thick.
Probably
Yeah,
now,
it is
just
thick
like
wax.
That's why I was having
Bite it.
issues. It was
I mean,
just like,
probably.
oh,
See if it'll pop.
Pop a break. Oh,
just
yeah.
go for it.
You can get it in there.
Show it who's
Look
boss.
at that skill set there.
Man, the hand dip bottles is like
What's that?
So yeah, so this stuff
hand dip in
is
bottles is a thick.
This is a barrel aged beer.
Might be a bit more.
that is 20% alcohol.
I will.
Is it 20%?
That's what it says on the fucking bottle.
It is 20%.
Okay.
I will put a
Yes.
picture of it on our Discord.
This is not
the beer me.
This is not
If you
so much.
subscribe, you can join our Discord.
This is a sipping beer.
This is Sippin' Bear.
Yes.
Just just a little bit. For
Teeny
you, man.
tiny.
You know, man.
There you go.
Fine.
I like the
finish what you
pour.
got.
Just a little bit for me. Pour.
You can always pass it. You know that.
This smells excellent.
Well, you said the one you talked to.
Ooh,
Said it was
that
great.
is
Yes.
tasty, smooth.
I mean, it smells more like a bourbon.
Well, it's
really.
it's bourbon barrel aged.
Barrel aged. It
Yeah.
smells more than it does like a beer. So
Yeah, it's probably good that we're serving. I think it's
Yeah.
only 13.
it's a wine. That's
It's-
Yeah.
I'll
standard.
pass that to.
Remember, drink responsibly, kids.
Yeah.
Don't drink and drive.
All right.
And
Well,
Oh,
if you
enough for
don't
you?
get caught.
I
No,
did.
that's.
No.
I mean, who said
All right.
that?
'Cause
Who?
Sure.
all right. Thank you, Rich.
Happy
And
birthday!
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy
And
campaign.
happy
and
campaign. Congratulations on a great campaign, guys.
Sláinte.
Sláinte.
Cilantro.
Oh wow, that smells like a barley wine.
Whoa!
Damn.
It tasted the way I expected.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That is smooth for 20.
Oh,
That
that is
is
really
yummy.
good.
I feel burny.
That
Yeah.
is delicious.
Not
Yeah,
bad at all.
The last 20 I had, or no, it was like 16. It was like a Scottish something, kick you in the teeth.
Mm,
That's definitely a
like a wee heavy
Pretty
type of
much.
thing.
Pretty much,
Even
yeah.
the label's like high quality. I'm
Oh,
a
yeah.
nerd for that stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a
Those
bottle you
two
keep,
sound
Yeah.
and you just put on a shelf.
The
and-
fact that they wax sealed it too. I mean, that's attention to detail.
Those
man.
two sound great too. Those
Oh,
are
that
1D
is delicious.
those
I'm gonna be.
are
And I bet it gets
12.
even better
Yeah.
when it warms up a little bit. I mean, yeah, I want it cold. I don't want it ice cold, but
Or
it's,
dry.
I don't know about warm.
Yeah.
though.
Also, like
Not
know
warm.
which
Yeah.
ones,
Not warm, but like as it gets closer to room temperature. What it
temperature.
is
Coffee crisp.
the flavors
Which
come
one's
out in these
Oh,
beers.
like,
Glaive's a
with
two-handed weapon.
like what? Because you're allowed to start off with either, right?
Either
Are
way.
they both
What?
a glaive
Or
or
a
a
great axe, I think it is.
They're
Could be-
different weapons.
Could be their
Yeah,
starting
but-
pack.
But are you allowed to start with either of those, or do you have to like, a certain level to be able to handle?
No,
No.
you can
Okay.
start. You can.
Well,
you
I
can-
wasn't sure.
Yeah, you can use
It depends on what type of cleric is.
Yeah.
What type of, if it's a martial or
Yeah,
something.
well, and
Yeah.
so you've got other issues with the glaive because the glaive is a pole arm,
Yeah.
so it's a really long weapon.
Yeah.
So you actually have disadvantage if they're up
in a
close,
cave or
Yeah.
something.
or if they're within
Do-
5 feet of you. A lot of
Do-
times
do-
they,
do-
I think,
I don't know 2024.
I think they do.
Because in 2014,
Alright, I'm putting it in the beer meat.
you can't attack adjacent.
Oh
You
yeah,
have to. They have to be 10 feet away.
Hmm.
Because Rob's got.
yeah. Well, that's in 3.5.
Well, if you got the weapon master
Oh, sure, yeah.
property, Glaive also has another ability too.
Hmm.
If you have the weapon master property.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always wanted the glaive from Krull.
It's a whole different weapon. It's a whole different fucking weapon.
But it was useless. Because the power of love was the true
True
weapon.
power, yeah.
Right,
It was the power of
and
love.
power of friendship.
I love
no,
that
No, it's
movie.
the power of
Specifically
love.
love.
It's the power of
Specifically
love.
love.
I love that fucking movie.
I love
I
that
did
movie.
too,
And it
until
is
the very
so
end.
Bad.
Then he's like,
Uh,
oh.
What movie?
No, it's Billy
Krull.
Reagan
Krull.
thing.
You would know it.
I still haven't watched it.
it's a
Matt?
it's and
You've
it's also
seen-
one
no,
of
no,
those like
you've shown
fantasy
me
/
it.
Yeah.
sci-fi movies.
Yeah, I've seen
It's
it
like,
multiple times.
What?
Dude, I actually
haven't
started
watched it
writing
yet.
Okay.
a
I
role
thought this
playing
was one
game
that you
based on
saw.
Krull.
Did you
No.
really?
Okay.
Yes.
It was a
Jesus.
completely different one.
You
It
know
was
that
a-
was
And then they
Liam
came.
Neeson's-
And then they
it was a
came out
different
with
one.
one.
Right.
Did they?
It was.
There-
Liam
there's a-
Neeson was
there's a
Sort of
Liam
Krull
Neeson's,
right
I
after
believe,
her
his
killing
first
him.
movie.
Somewhere
That I saw.
along the
That wasn't
80s,
that.
late
But it
80s or
looked
90s,
almost
there was a
like
Krull
that.
role.
Yeah, I was actually combining like Krull and Star Wars because it was like laser swords and
No.
and the
Ooh.
Slayers and I was writing when I was like I was like 13, 14 years old. I was writing my own role playing game.
Wow.
How did you define the power of love? Was that like love of Chlorians?
No, I didn't. I actually just I took that out and just
Honestly, one of my favorite parts of Krull is like at the end at the wedding when the chick has a flame,
She still has the flame.
but it's over here.
Yeah.
It's off her hand.
It's just the
all
power
right.
of love.
so yeah.
God, what a great movie.
Surprised Huey Lewis didn't just pop in there and
Yeah.
start singing.
He was the villain all along.
Yeah. He's the beast.
Don't take money.
Yeah.
Don't take
Take
fame. Don't need no credit card to ride that train.
Damn.
I'm really loving the
Welcome.
Warhammer though, even though it's a 1d8.
Oh no, it's a 1d8.
Oh no!
Well, no,
You're only using a 1d6 right now.
No, I know that.
So
You
it's
just
a
are
step
fucking
up.
remember,
used
cleric-
to crawling up on the side of a wall
No,
and
no,
shooting
no.
from a
I
distance.
want more power. So it's like the greater axe is a 1d12. The glaive is a 1d10.
You have
But it's
spells
also-
that go pew.
But
Yes,
it's
I
also-
know. I know. I've got pew.
Level 1.
Yes, I know. Where?
Yeah,
We all
you
suck.
you haven't experienced level 1 yet.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
Yeah, so you're
Level 1.
Blows. I believe that. Why do you think I
I
didn't
just-
get
no way.
down?
I
I'm
disagree. Level 1.
I'm gonna be kicking ass in level 1.
Why do you think I was like,
Just-
oh, I want more power?
All of you, stay between me and them.
Right.
Yeah.
All of you. Everybody, you too.
I like level 1 because
You're
I find it to be an
I
extreme
hope.
challenge.
I have
Because
six-
particularly when you're
There's 3 orcs. Shit.
yeah. Well, you're coming,
Hey.
particularly coming from being
got-
just finishing up being 17th
damn it.
level. We're
Being
used to
gods.
We gotta buy.
right. We're used to being.
I got
higher.
unlimited. No problem. Don't have to worry about ammo.
Which one are you gonna do? You gonna do Firebolt or are you gonna do Ray of Frost?
I don't know.
Or are you gonna do something Acid Splash or
Oh fuck no. That's too close. It will be nothing that, ooh, shocking grasp. Let me wait till they're right next to me. No. No.
But anyways, yeah, being a first, being first level after having just come off of being really high
Shocking
level,
grasp
it's
is more
really
like
challenging
Sumo.
because you got to
have to
shift
rethink.
gears.
Yeah, you gotta
really
rethink.
got to shift gears. and you got to get back to that point. And yeah, you go up against a group of kobolds, you may not make it out. You know, you got to watch. You got to be careful about.
Dude, you guys went up
you
against a
only
group of kobolds in this and almost didn't make it out.
Well,
so.
that was another epic moment.
That was epic in the fact that it's one of the rules of war. Closed spaces negate numbers.
Yep.
And that's exactly what you did.
And also never get into
The Battle of
a
Thermopylae
land war
proved that.
with Thasia.
Don't enlarge and block the tunnel.
Yeah, don't enlarge
Well,
your
no,
dwarf.
she
and block the
ran
tunnel.
ahead,
Pete-
and then that was
No, but Pete
yeah,
enlarged and hasted me, so
Right.
I couldn't. So I had exhaustion for the one round,
Oh,
Yeah,
but
which caused me
Oh
to go
wait,
down.
so that was a
Yeah.
trend of Pete's?
Yes.
Yeah.
But piggybacking off the level 1, so I'm preparing. Pete and I are preparing the campaign for our 4 kids, and I'm doing Lost Mines. And just reading the first 2 encounters, the ambush and that.
Yeah.
Laura's watching.
Yeah,
sure.
The first encounter is a couple of goblins, and it's like they could do from 3 to 6 hit points of damage, and they only have 8 to 10.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 to 6
Max.
is major.
Yeah, it's half their HP and 1
Wax,
attack.
dead wizard.
Yep.
That's the thing. At first level,
No, they go down
one
in 1
hit,
hit.
can kill you.
And
Yeah.
1 hit usually kills them, it
And
looks like.
well,
but-
and 1 hit can actually, if it's a crit, can send you to true death,
Yeah.
where you don't
Yeah.
even get to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was. I was recently. I finished up the Critical Role campaign 3, and campaign 4 is going to be starting in a couple weeks. But I've been listening to the Exandria Unlimited one with
Bria.
with Brennan Lee Mulligan.
I'm looking at the tiers,
and
on
it's
this,
all-
and
It's all takes place after the Divergence,
Oh.
and so he's got a bunch of characters that they're
it's
doing.
like a heavy bourbon. Sorry, it actually has tiers.
Yeah, it's probably the
There's
bourbon
a-
that's in it.
and there's
Yeah.
a lot of fucking alcohol in this.
Because
You're
you
right.
rinse barrels before you use them.
yeah.
Legally, you're supposed to rinse barrels. And if he calls you and asks you, do you rinse your barrels before filling
Of course
them?
we do.
The answer is always yes.
Yes.
20% supposed to burn. This does not.
It burned.
But-
I
Sorry.
get a little
Go
bit
ahead,
of
Russ.
warm.
As I was saying, I'm listening to the show, and the first episode, they're playing 0 level character. They're not even first level. They're playing 0 level, like commoner type of characters. And then in that second episode, I believe, is when they get their first level.
That's
And
pretty
so
cool. Oh, yeah.
that was a struggle, man.
I've seen. And in 2nd edition, they
In second
brought out,
edition, yeah.
brought out a whole just like guidelines for. It was like somehow just your actions during the course of it would
Basically-
you picked your path.
Yeah,
What's
the
it define
the
it?
commoner stat block, right? Yes.
Yeah. And that's what it was. They were commoner stat blocks, and then through the gameplay that
You get
that
like
they
a
were
half a
playing,
hit die.
Mm-hmm. Through the gameplay that they were playing is like, then Brennan Lee Mulligan looks at you and you've just of rogue or whatever the fuck it was, and it was appropriate to whatever they were playing because they were all playing like prisoners that had gotten out of a prison that were unjustly, like they were imprisoned because of war
Just with a
or
cookie.
whatever.
Yes,
Oh,
chocolate,
and-
chocolate and cookie.
It was really, really cool. And so,
Everybody ate a cookie.
in all honesty, the RP that was going on in that game,
I don't like those.
that has been going
They're
on.
too
in the game
dry
has been
for me.
really good.
That's why you take a sip of beer
So good.
Yeah.
Dunk it.
and it soaks in. And,
I'm not
you know.
having tea and biscuits.
okay.
Lord, I don't even do that with milk.
But yeah, that's
Did
an
you just look
interesting
at cookie
concept. We're not
nutter?
going to do that.
Yes.
No.
You said dunk it,
I mean,
so I'm dunking it.
it takes some preparation, I'd say. Oh, Madeline, really?
Of course
Oh,
he did.
son of a gun.
What,
Chaos
no,
monster.
Oh,
I'm not even mad about that.
I'm watching I'm watching the bubbles in this. It's forming like an eye in the middle of my beer.
Dude, it's so good.
Oh, yeah?
Do it.
Yeah, wild.
I have the
Looks like-
I have the eye of dragons.
It's not doing it to
It was
anybody
a bottle
else's.
condition.
I wasn't
It's
sure
not
if I was supposed
doing
to
anybody
heavy
else's,
pour it
probably
or
the shape
smooth
of
pour
your
it.
glass.
Or
What was
get
that
some
on?
bubbles in there.
Dude,
I wonder if they bottle condition. That
dunk.
looks like champagne use
That's a
bubbles.
$50 piece.
But yeah, so
I know it.
Yeah.
I am not going to do that. I am not going to do that. No, I
Nope.
can't.
Everyone's doing it.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm not. Chris, you and I are on the same thing.
Roll a Constitution check or saving throw.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
I hate how well that worked.
Yeah,
That upsets me.
I got mad at
Told
first, and
you.
then I'm not mad no more.
Yeah. He was like, I'm not doing that. I was like, well, your idea, you do it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it with that beer.
I'm gonna be better with a better
What
cookie,
does
but
chaotic good mean?
No, but I have been.
Not a good.
Chaotic good is you generally do good things, but you believe in freedom, in the individual freedom. So lawful means that you believe in the laws.
Okay,
Robin
like what
Hood.
I did the
Yeah,
last time.
Robin Hood is
Okay.
chaotic good. Yeah.
Okay,
that Robin
this one
Hood.
specifically.
Yeah.
Superman. Chaotic.
I would not
No,
control
I
it.
would not
No,
say
he's
so.
not.
I
No.
would. He is.
No.
He is willing to
No.
circumvent the law
From the
of the
handbook.
government or whatnot to do what's
Yeah,
right.
he's
He's
like, I had
neutral
that.
good at
What's
best.
Superman?
Yeah,
Fuck,
he's
you're crazy.
He's
With
neutral
Superman.
good. He's no.
No way.
He
No
makes
way.
bad
With Superman.
choices.
These current Superman, he is probably one of the best examples of chaotic good. He is Batman is more lawful good because
Batman is lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral.
All right, yeah, you're probably right about that.
He has
But
plans.
Superman-
to kill.
he has
He has
a
plans
code.
to kill
Sure.
every
But he
single
never
member of
goes
the
through
Justice
with it.
League.
That
Well,
handbook,
stop every
All right,
member
all right, all
of
right.
the
Just stop them. not
Some of
kill
them it's kill.
the handbook literally says rob the rich, give to the poor.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
in it,
Yeah.
at 2024.
Yeah. Klimbrim was chaotic good. Although I would argue by the end of the campaign, probably more neutral good.
So basically, it's if you're lawful good, you follow the laws of society. You
Sometimes to the detriment of self.
Yeah.
so yeah, you believe that the many outweigh the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one. That type of thing. Neutral good is you do whatever's right, whatever you feel is the good choice.
And neutral. True neutral.
No matter what the laws say.
Whether it's for the laws or against the laws.
That's true neutral.
That's neutral good. As
That's
long as
neutral
it's
good.
good. Chaotic good is you do the right thing most of the time,
But you can.
but you don't really give a shit about laws. It's more about the individual's freedoms.
Okay.
I would say they'll follow the laws as long as it doesn't
It benefits
as
others.
long as it doesn't
Hurt
people.
Yeah.
So like some of the examples, like lawful neutral is Batman, Judge Dredd. They are
Sure.
both
Pun-
lawful.
I'll buy
neutral.
that.
Punisher.
The
Punisher is more chaotic neutral.
Yeah,
I
I'd say
think.
chaotic neutral.
No, he's not even chaotic neutral.
He's got-
He's more lawful evil.
He's got it. No, he's got his own code because it doesn't
And
mean
he
you
sticks
don't
to it.
kill.
Well, that's true.
And
I guess
that-
it is. I guess he would
you
be
have
lawful
your
neutral.
code,
Yeah.
Lawful
and you
neutral.
go by your code no matter what.
And
Yeah.
wouldn't that be more like true neutral then?
No.
True
So what
neutral
did you
is a
say
balance.
Punisher was?
Lawful neutral.
Lawful
Okay.
neutral, yeah.
Neutral.
Lawful.
True neutral is you believe in a balance.
I would say, honestly, of all of our characters, Lauka was our true, neutral.
Probably closest to
I think Yukuraya's pretty close, too.
So what's funny is he at least started the campaign as chaotic good.
And then he got corrupted a little bit.
Marikaris was chaotic good.
Okay.
So was Klimbrim.
Mhm.
But I feel like it probably aligns to our personalities.
To some extent, yeah.
Yeah.
They say I think most people when I've read, ideally most people are going to be neutral good, but I think most humans these days are more like lawful neutral kind of thing. You know, they're gonna follow the laws unless it
seems
really
horribly
is
wrong.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then lawful evil is like dictators,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a dictatorship type
Sure,
of thing.
Darth Vader,
Yeah.
Darth Vader's lawful
He
evil.
had a taste of one.
Grand Moff Tarkin, very lawful.
very lawful evil.
Humperdinck?
They're doing
Humperdinck was more neutral evil.
yeah. He's
I say Donald Trump is neutral evil.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's everything for themselves.
For themselves.
Yeah.
Narcissists.
Usually are there.
And chaotic evil is
The Joker.
the Joker is very chaotic evil. But
The extreme part of that.
it's the extreme. I don't give a shit. They're psychopaths.
I'm like a dog,
Yeah.
barking at the cars. I caught one. I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
The Joker is one of the best examples of chaotic evil.
Oh, yeah. Definitely not Yeah.
It's and interesting that we talk about this because it's very much open to a lot of interpretation.
Yeah.
Like just like the fact that Chris and I didn't agree on Superman's
Captain America's lawful good.
lawful good.
Yes.
Correct. Although
The Steve Rogers.
Steve Rogers is
Because then you can also bring like the dwarvish version of lawful good versus the human version
or the
of lawful
elven
good.
version.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because dwarves
So
is like having-
Thor would be chaotic good. I
Yeah.
think.
Correct. Quite correct. Yes.
Loki is chaotic neutral. I wouldn't even
Particularly
put
the
him as
current version.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, at one point he would have.
evil. He's
been,
just all about chaos.
Yeah, and at one point he would have probably been neutral evil, like in the '60s version of Loki.
Yeah.
You know, where he was
The actual deity, I think, is chaotic neutral.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, he is.
Well, and I actually like how they've evolved the character in the comics thanks to his popularity in the movies.
Yeah.
You know, is that now no longer the god of lies, he's the god of stories.
Well, even
Basically.
back
Well,
in
he was
the
always got a story.
No.
well,
not so much. Not in Marvel
even back in the
Well, no,
80s,
not in the comics,
he
but
became the
in
god
God.
of they,
The actual
they
god,
had him
yeah.
as the god of mischief instead of the god of
Well, he was originally the god of mischief, and then in the comics they specifically because they needed him to be a bad guy. They directed him more towards
because I remember the
Norse god of evil.
the X-Men Alpha Flight team up
Yes.
where they went to Asgard and
it meant it was
he
more,
was more mischief
correct.
at that point because
and
he actually took away Rogue's powers or
Well-
he took away her
gave her the ability to control it.
yes.
Mhm.
And I remember she kissed Northstar, who then turned out to be the first openly gay
character.
Nice.
superhero. And I'm like,
for Marvel Comics.
yeah,
Yeah.
Marvel Comics, yeah. And I'm like, that's hilarious.
Actually, it
one
might
kiss
have-
from Rogue turned him gay.
It
It
might
just-
have been. It might have.
So
he
maybe
might-
it's not Rogue's powers that
Right,
separate her
right.
from.
He might actually, if I remember
He's just a
correctly, he
horrible kisser.
might have been the first openly gay superhero
comic book
in
history.
comic book history.
I think he was.
I think he was.
There was a couple of, I think there was one or two super villains that had kind of come out of the closet, but he was the first. And arguably, somebody would
Wait,
say, well,
who?
North Star isn't really a
Northstar.
There we
major
go.
superhero, major character, but he was still an important character. It was an important.
I loved Alpha Flight.
Yeah, it was
Me
an
too.
important moment.
Not to get totally off track, but at
Not that we haven't already.
Wait, are we on track?
Yeah, we're already
Were
off.
we?
We're already off track.
What
yeah.
track are we on?
we're on Nerds with Alcohol track. At Warren Pride, Kylie, who's part of Imagine, got a bumper sticker that says, "Thank you to the boy that made me realize that I was a lesbian."
But yeah, it's
Oh, no.
the whole
Ouch.
idea and the whole
Yeah.
concept, the whole idea and concept of alignment was originally, to try and guide people in their role playing and in their character
Yeah.
development, to
Give
try
them
and
an idea.
give them a direction and stuff. And nowadays, a lot of tabletops are house rules and whatnot. They're removing that concept completely and just going, create a character and play the character that you want to play.
Yeah.
And instead of putting people in this
Little box.
of like, okay, this is the alignment you are, you go, okay, play your character, and if you play outside of the parameters of your character concept, that is then there might be repercussions in the game, particularly if you've got a power set, or like if largely like clerical or paladin based characters where their alignment and their actions come into play, with
They
their
have to
power set.
align with their deity.
Right, then that comes into play. But yeah, a lot of game masters and basically like homebrew games and stuff are kind of getting away from that.
Yeah, and I can see that because I don't really use alignment a lot. Now, back in like first edition, you actually had an alignment language. You actually had if you were lawful good, you had a special language that you could talk to other lawful good
It
people.
was so stupid. That was
Pretty dumb.
I never understood that. I'm like, why? Wait, my belief system, my morals.
Could you imagine how that would sound too? Go forth and God can show him the gods and the gods and God. And only other
And then it's
lawful
like-
good people would know.
Then it's like chaotic evil.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Maybe
what
it
other
was-
people hear.
Yeah,
It's
maybe it was
just
all. We sound like Klingon or whatever. That's what the chaotic evil sounded like. But I found that to be really stupid.
That'd be lawful evil.
They're lawful evil.
Klingons have their code of honor. They're very lawful evil.
Romulans, lawful evil. No, they'd be lawful.
They're
neutral.
neutral.
Klingons might be
no,
might be
Romulans are
lawful
neutral evil.
Neutral evil. Hmm?
Oh yeah.
What?
Klingons might be lawful neutral.
They might be
think
lawful neutral.
it
You might be able to
depends.
say they're lawful neutral because
Depends on the house.
As a
Yeah.
general,
Probably, yeah.
general for their race.
Yeah.
They'd be lawful neutral.
Yeah.
because
Until
of the
you
code of
piss
honor.
them off,
Code of honor, right.
like Kurt.
And they maybe
the ones
with
that go-
evil tendencies.
Yeah.
Well, it's the
The
ones that kind of
the
skew
Orions.
away from their code of honor. That are
Right.
the evil ones.
Right.
Well, let's put it
ones
this
that
way.
bring
It's also
dishonor.
until you've
Yeah.
pissed them off, like Kirk.
Yeah. Or probably the Orions would
Kirk
probably
is-
be one of the
is
more
chaotic
like
horny.
chaotic evil.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
chaotic
they're,
order.
they're
Space
neutral
pirates and
chaotic
stuff,
evil.
yeah.
Yeah, the Orions would definitely be.
Wait a minute,
Riker's
so-
chaotic
So
Kirk.
It is an interesting thing that they kind of that now as gaming has evolved and improved and matured, we're seeing people get away from. We don't need that guideline. You know, personally, I like it to at least give you a starting point.
Yeah,
And then you
it
can
helps
go.
when you're a new player
Right.
to just kind of give you bullet points.
Yeah.
Exactly, and then I mean there was also points
Well,
like playing Dragonlance. If you played Dragonlance, you had a chart, an alignment chart, and the Dungeon Master was supposed to very much adjust
Keep track of where you were going on the chart.
well, it gives you a
Depending on
little
your
bit
actions.
of power
Plan on
too.
taking a-
Yes.
Okay.
So
Because if not, I can go
Probably
grab
about-
cake thing.
No, it's probably about 20 minutes or so.
Then I'm going to feed the dogs now because they get fed 7:30 on game. I will be.
Well, it's usually around 9:30 that we take our break. So.
I feed the dogs
Yeah.
at 9.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. But the
the alignment gives you the DM some power to restrict what a character would do. A good character is not going to start murder hobo.
but that's
hoboing,
so
though.
that
you can.
you can. You absolutely can. Now
For
what
the
I can
cause.
do then is say, okay, you just did that, and I'll keep track of that. I'm gonna make a note of that.
Here are the
You do
consequences
it
down
again.
the line.
All right. Now here's the consequences. You know, or especially if you're like a cleric. Like if you're a cleric of Pelor and you start murder hoboing, all of a sudden you wake up one morning.
No powers.
You're not getting any spells.
You're getting
You,
nothing.
you can't hear Pelor.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with a paladin. It's like
You break your vows and you're what is it?
you're a
Warrior.
You're a
Exile.
No, what the fuck's it called? 'Cause you can do it in
in BG3.
Yeah, you're a vow breaker. Oathbreaker.
Oathbreaker. Mhm.
Yeah, you're an Oathbreaker paladin.
Yeah, so you still have certain powers and whatnot, but yeah, there's a because I accidentally did that my first.
Me
playthrough,
too.
Yeah,
And you gotta pay like 1,000 gold.
Well,
to
the guy, this basically a godlike
Death Lord.
character, shows up and says, "You've broken your oath," and gives you the option to basically, get your you're okay. You can take your oath.
It's like
and whatnot.
pardoners in actual medieval history.
Yeah.
Pay 1,000 gold to have your sins forgiven.
Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yep.
It's an indulgence. But yeah, it has been interesting to note like how some of these rules have been like, well, do we really need them anymore? Which again,
And
I don't like the idea of the alignment at least to give you
And that's
starting
what I say. You pick your alignment. That's how you want to play your character. I don't play a lot into alignments, so I don't sit there and monitor and go, wait, you're neutral good. You wouldn't do this. I might every once in a while go, are you sure you want to do that? You know, type of thing. But you know, like, do I want to hit that guy that's unarmed and
Surrendered?
and just kill him, Mr. Paladin?
hey, I smacked a guy. I didn't.
You killed him.
You killed him
When
You
did I do
did
that?
with a smack
in the forest.
on your way to grandmother's house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody makes mistakes, guys.
Like, I hit him. Like,
Bless
really?
you.
Yeah, I just hit him with my sword. Like, okay.
The flat of the blade.
No, you didn't say the flat of the
I
blade.
didn't
You
say the
actually,
flat of the blade.
you stabbed him.
I'll make mistakes.
That was the
Bloody-
same. That was the same
bloody-
night of the I
bloody
missed.
mistakes.
I'll burn this whole fucking forest
It's
down.
down, Again, one of the funniest moments in our campaign.
Yeah.
She didn't even. She mumbled it.
Bless
She
you.
did, because, I mean, that was the thing. We were getting, you know, they were taking pot shots at us from the forest.
From the trees, yes.
And they were,
And she-
and
and
they were
she-
hitting. And
Yeah,
it was
she didn't know
hurting.
where they were, but she threw a fireball, and I'm like, okay, you burn up a bunch of trees. You don't actually. Nobody actually falls or anything. She, I missed. Whole fucking forest down.
Yeah.
And she hit like 60% of the trees, and none of them had the.
Look at the rogues. Evasion.
Well, no, it wasn't. They,
Or
no,
just-
they, no,
they
no,
weren't in
they
there.
just weren't in those trees.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
I had because it was roll 20, so I knew where they were.
Oh, okay.
And I had a thing that would show the fireball, and I put the fireball down, and I went, okay, you burned up all these trees, nobody falls out or anything. She's like, I missed. And then there was the night that she was sitting there, and she's like, she was tired.
She
and stuff,
had been
and-
drinking that night.
Yeah,
too.
well, and the other night where you guys were in fighting, and she was out in the hallway, and she's like, "You guys got this," and she actually was sitting there like this, just
Yeah.
like acting like she was just filing her nails, like, and they're like, "Okay, Locke, it's your turn. Do you need me? No, all right."
Yeah, it was really.
she actually stayed out in the hallway the entire fight.
And we're-
Didn't
and
she
we're
at
getting-
one point just lob a fireball or something?
No,
Yes.
no.
She was going to, but two of our party members were down.
Right,
And
that's
that would
right.
have.
We're like, no.
I think Klimbrum and Octavian were actually unconscious.
Yeah,
Well, I know
no, you're
Klimbrum
right.
was one time where she couldn't see her, and she's like, "I throw a fireball right here," and Klimbrum's like, "No!"
Don't do that.
That was in the Kobold
Yeah.
caves.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, you're right. God damn, that was funny. Some
Bourbon.
really funny shit.
I'm not always
Good.
friends. Me and it aren't always friends.
But
Me.
but yeah. So was there anything you guys didn't like in the campaign?
Being told
That you
no.
didn't put any treasure behind that dumb statue.
that.
There are
I
definitely
will say
times.
you guys missed some treasure too.
Yeah, we-
Yeah, missing
sure.
a
in the
treasure.
in the rotted tower. You guys. Missed.
Oh, the Rada Tower for sure. We skipped 6 floors.
We didn't skip anything. We picked the right floor.
Yeah, we picked the.
But
path.
even on the floor you were on, you missed treasure in one of the rooms.
We couldn't check.
It does seem to me you are. I don't know if this is a particular. If you like this for this campaign or what. You are very very particular about magic items, about dueling. I've played where dungeon masters all the time. Here,
Well,
it's just more flavor. It's more fun.
Well, yes, and I get that, but the problem with it is that in 5th edition, doling out magic items like that makes you so much more powerful. It ups the level so much that
Sure.
it makes it very difficult for me to create an encounter that is challenging.
Sure, I get you.
Everything becomes an easy encounter. Like I was putting, if I put into the encounter thing with your characters versus like an ancient gold dragon, it's a medium encounter.
Sure. I'm just like, we're a party that ended at 17, and I think my +2 sword was the highest level plus of any of the weapons in the group, and that's surprising for a group of 6, 17.
The one thing
characters.
I actually really enjoyed
How long did it take
was-
me to find my bracers?
was
Mhm.
the when you guys went into the city at the end and realized that the bag of holding didn't work anymore.
That was sad.
Yeah.
That and I'm like,
My
I'm like,
sphincter
I
clenched
actually
a little
wasn't even
bit.
thinking about that ahead of time. I'm like, wait a minute, it wouldn't work. It's all dimensional locked.
Yeah. My sphincter clenched a little bit, and I'm like, that's wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, your +2 sword and Providence. By far
Yeah,
the
those were the two.
Because
Most
Providence was
powerful,
+3.
Providence gave me +2 to my AC,
Yeah.
all my saving throws.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it can
And-
plus
Very
two to
and
hit.
well. It
plus
was an
2.
artifact.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
know.
Providence was an artifact.
And you broke it.
and I broke her. She'd asked for me to break her.
The fact that you didn't hesitate on that at all, I love.
That was perfect.
You just did it.
I came over, I whispered something to you, and you went, okay.
What was okay? What was
No
the,
discussion, no
what,
nothing.
What
Just
was the whisper?
The whisper
What-
was break me. In her voice, break me.
and you just like
She never steered me wrong. She's always told truth.
sure, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, we needed help. We were a little
You
desperate.
didn't even ask her
Well,
or anything.
It was
though,
one of
too.
those like we were
Never
hurt,
questioned
but
it.
we weren't
No.
like hurt yet.
We
It was
were
We're
looking-
barely hurt.
He had
That-
just become the dragon.
Yeah.
Right.
So it kind of all made sense. We know who she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know what her soul is.
Yeah.
Sure.
And there's a
It wasn't
chance.
so, it wasn't so much to give us
it-
the
it-
healing. It was to get her out to fight him.
Yeah.
Rich's brain, it's like, are you going to betray us?
It also
Or-
reset all your spell slots.
It
Yeah.
did. It gave us a long rest, essentially.
Yeah.
But she's
Which
never
was, for
proved
some
malicious.
of us, was like, oh, fuck, man.
Yeah.
I'd barely used
And
it.
there had to be
I
a reason.
had
It helped you
There was no
Uriah.
time to
It helped
lie.
you
It did help you
No.
cry a lot, yeah.
Then I had 6 seconds to react, so.
It helped me 0% because I hadn't used any key
I think
points
I
and I
used-
was at full
I
health.
think I used one spell.
Yeah.
You know, like two, maybe.
It helped me a lot.
And it
Yeah,
helped you,
it helped you and
who
your
used
Uriah
2
quite a bit.
high-level spells to get there.
Right.
The humming sword. What was with it?
There's a humming sword. It's actually a singing sword.
Yes.
Okay, so what was the purpose with the humming part?
Did you?
It hums.
It sings.
Okay. That's it.
That's it.
It's flavor.
There's a flavor.
It's a flavor.
There's
Okay, that's fine. Much like the sheets. Yes. I
I've
enjoyed
got
the
I-
sheets.
I hope
But it's
there
a
was no
magical
flavor from
sword,
the
so it
sheets.
does magical damage.
Yeah.
No, it was
So,
fine.
yeah.
I was all
If there
for
was
that when I
flavor
used
from
it.
the
That's why I
sheets,
kept.
that's
That's why I had
Just
that one
nasty.
more
Yeah,
out
you don't
than
want that.
my other one.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, it
didn't
also
do
gave you a
anything.
+1.
It didn't do anything more like if you were a bard or anything like that.
Right.
But it's more of a bardic weapon.
Yeah.
Because of the singing part of it.
The
But-
art in
But +1 rapier is strong.
Yeah.
But that was-
Scanlan's sword in Vox Machina in the armory book it's really cool. It's obviously a bard's sword because it's got
Well,
it's got strings down it.
Myth
and
carver?
Myth carver, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
And
an
it's-
artifact.
It is an artifact, but it's so the way the artist
Wasn't
depicted
that
it
one of
is
the
really
legacy weapons?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's one of the
that's
virgin-
The vestiges.
Vestiges of
That's
Vestiges
the,
of
the
Divergence.
vestiges.
Yeah,
But it was
vestiges
just
of
the
divergence.
way they depicted it in the book the armory book, which is the book that just came out last month. It's just it's this sword that's got like strings down the front of it, like it's a lute. It's just really.
I think that's
cool.
its third form
That's
because
yeah,
because
most games
each of those changes as you level
I
up.
thought that was a really cool concept too. A weapon that gets more powerful with time and use, and you get. And I don't think it's just that you get better with it. I mean, the power of the weapon grew, and that's a really cool idea. Particularly
as,
for, like,
as your
an
as your
artifact.
power grew, the weapon's power grew.
Indeed, they were called legacy.
Yeah.
In 30.
Yep.
So what
So-
did you guys?
But anyway, I would have liked to have seen more magic items. I like magic.
We kept missing them.
Even though you can, and that's the other thing too. You can
Well,
only
it'll probably be less in the next campaign.
No.
So.
They're in the
Well,
Rada
you can-
Tower.
You can only. That's the other thing too. In the current edition, you can only.
That
You
swamp
know,
was miserable.
what is
Attuned
it?
to
Attuned to 3. Magic items. I mean, granted, there are some magic items that don't need attunement, like most armor, and a lot of weapons don't need attunement.
Anything
I love
that has
my
a special
shoes.
ability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like if you just got a +2,
Yeah.
suit
But
of
anything
armor,
that
or
boosted
+2
your
sword.
any of your stats. Like
Yeah.
a +1 or +19 or 19 strength.
Mhm.
You know.
I just love my boots of spider. They were the
Were very useful to you.
Very
You used
useful.
them every combat.
I
Just about every.
did because I'm short and I wanted a height advantage.
That's
Well,
right.
and one of the things that would have been funny is if there was a chance to use it there, which there wasn't in that, but the avatar at the end,
Yeah.
the big nasty thing at the end, actually had spider climb as well. It could have climbed up the wall right after you.
Perfectly fine. I
There were
already,
no walls.
I already had.
there weren't any walls.
Yeah, there weren't any walls, but I already had one
Climber yeeted someone right off that cliff.
enemy
Yeah,
to
yeah,
climb
right.
up the wall with.
They were stunned. Eat.
Into the
So 2024 is very heavy on grappling and moving. Very heavy on that.
Grappling and what?
And moving them. Like actually moving enemies back into fighting with the rest of the party.
So
Like-
they try to run away, you grab them, throw them
Yeah.
back.
The grapple mechanic is strong in
It's strong.
there's a lot
2024.
of grapple in
Yeah.
2020. They've simplified the rules
For that.
even more so than in 2014.
Then you could take a feat where you don't lose, it's not half speed, you just take them and move your full speed and move someone if you grappled them.
Could you imagine Climber with that?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that would have been amazing.
Jesus.
Go, hit them.
Yeah.
Whack this one.
Whack! Come with me.
Hey, you're now
Meat
flanked,
shield.
you know.
Yep.
You are now meat shield.
Yep.
Yeah, so I know I introduced a couple
Octavian
of
melee weapon.
homebrew rules too,
Octavian as a melee weapon was probably
That
one
was
of my
good.
favorite
like
moments.
the ability to learn new skills. We're gonna probably carry that over. Maybe I'm gonna try and give you guys some more. This next This next campaign, you may have more downtime between them. It won't be the constant.
It's on.
Yeah.
Could be like 3 months, and we're
Yeah,
at home
or
and-
even a year, maybe,
Oh, okay.
between adventures.
I like that concept.
I do
like
too,
that.
because it gives you a chance to actually learn something.
Well, just the idea,
learn
like,
and like recover too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to think about the things that our characters are going through can be potentially pretty traumatic. I mean,
Yeah.
if you even though you're a warrior and you're an adventurer or whatever,
Lauker
died exactly. Yeah.
That takes some time to get used to.
Mhm. The things the creatures that were fighting, these other planar beings and the monsters and the lower, just the dragons, for fuck's sake. You encounter a dragon, it should affect you on some level.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh.
giving your characters time to recover, and on top of it, like we talked about,
And brag about it.
It's true. The idea that
Psychological damage.
I mean, when you think about the time frame that our characters adventured in, it was something like 2.5 years, and we went from level 1 to level
think it's
17.
three. I think
years,
it's
so
3
whatever,
years.
3 years. Relatively short amount of time for a bunch of relatively young people to go from first level to 17th level in that short amount of time.
All of our characters are young.
Yep.
The
Well,
oldest
not this
being
guy.
not
younger,
old.
No,
not old.
No.
Yeah.
I was 45.
Yeah, but your
Oh, yeah.
species lives to 350.
Yeah, halflings live
Yeah.
a long time.
No, it's
500.
no.
Gnomes.
No,
500.
A
gnomes are
gnome.
5. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're a young gnome. Klimbrum is a young dwarf. Octavian was a young human, and Barracaris was also
125.
Yeah, and a young Asimar, but he's human,
Human.
basically.
but still like young.
yeah,
I mean-
Asimar's lived to like what 180 or something
Something
like
like
that.
that.
A
They're
little-
a
yeah, just
somewhat
slightly
like a,
longer than
like a,
humans.
yeah, like
And
double
Euchariah, I think, was our until
The
Grimbrand
youngest.
or until Grimbold joined was the oldest at
Bennick
thir-
was.
No, Bennick.
Oh, Bennick was. He was our oldest human.
Yeah.
Like in
Um,
his 50s.
No, he was
40,
40s.
early 40s.
Early 40s. Late 30s, early 40s.
Because there was actually only there was less than a 10-year difference between Klimbrum and Bennick, but because of just how the races age
Right.
differently. But Euchariah was only like 35.
And Lauka was roughly the same as Marikaris.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
Klimbrum was 30 at the start of the camp.
But yeah, so for those characters to have gone through as much as they did, and I've
Yeah.
always found it to be like, man, you make it from first level to 20th level within 4 or 5 years. That's like you becoming. That's like a patrol officer becoming the commissioner of the police commissioner in like 5 years. That's like, what the hell,
Yeah.
That's well, or at least a captain.
Who has to become a police commissioner? I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Lurking around in the shadows. Shooting
I'm
people.
Batman.
Shooting
You're
people.
Batman, all right.
But yeah, the that one and
Can't
what was
cross
the other
the
role
shape like
that I
that,
brought
right?
in?
Just
I
make
know a
Batman
guy,
into
but I don't think
a-
I
Yeah,
never
nobody used that. We are going to do the I know a guy
Yeah.
in the next
We
I
campaign.
heard about that
Yeah,
rule.
we
That's kind of
well,
fun.
we had it. We never.
You get to use it once. Everybody can use it once per campaign.
Yeah, we never needed to
I really-
because we ended up finding the guy. His name was Borislav.
Borislav!
Oh man! At the very end, when Razlin was first talking, it came out more like Borislav,
Borislav,
by
yeah.
accident, and all of us were like,
Well,
not Borislav.
Well, they have very similar accents.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
They both have the more
Borislav is-
Slavic accent.
Borislav was just more boisterous.
Yes, Borislav is more boisterous. Yeah, my friends, how are you
He
doing?
also laughs.
Yes.
Kind of like the guy from Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
It does
Oh,
the creepy laugh. That show is so good. It's,
we just finished the second season. There's gonna be a
So
third. There's gonna be a
it
third
has
season.
We just
no
finished-
right being as good as it is.
We just finished Wednesday.
Oh, that's a good show.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
good.
We're not done
That
with
was
it.
awesome.
Yeah, we are.
Are we?
Yeah, we finished it.
Did not see that.
I actually
coming.
saw. I saw a.
Oh,
That's
we are.
it.
done
Oh
with
yeah,
it, yeah.
the thing.
Did not see that coming up.
Oh yeah, I like that.
On that, I just actually just watched a video today where it was Enid, the actress who played her and her wolf boyfriend, and they were sitting around, and it was where she's like, "Oh my god, I can't even watch this scene." She's like, I haven't seen this. I can't watch."
It's because she's
And-
like 18.
No, she's not. She's 20. She's like 23.
No, the actress who plays Enid is younger than Jenna Ortega.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but not by much. She's in her early 20s.
I don't think she is.
She was 8. She was like 18 for the first season.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
which was years ago.
The
Was several
the
years
redhead is like 16.
ago.
Yeah.
But with eyes. Oh my God,
eyes
her
as big as
eyes.
dinner
Yeah.
plates.
But anyway, she was watching it, and they're watching it, and it's when they speak.
She's 23.
Tag-along?
Tagalog. It's not actually pronounced Tagalog, but it looks like that. But that's what the language
We were
is.
speaking
That other language.
Filipino.
She's like, oh, he was like, you hear him go, hey, oh, is this when you were Wednesday? And she's like, yes. And she's like, she comes out and she's like, I can't watch. And she was like freaking out. She's like, I was so nervous about this scene. And she says the line
because she spoke in the language.
yeah, and she's like, that is probably. She's like, oh my God, I said it.
Yeah.
She's like, I actually said. She's like, that is probably the only take that I actually said it right.
Both
And I
those
guess her and that guy. She's like, we were pacing outside of our trailers, practicing that, trying to make sure we said it right,
That's
because
awesome.
neither one of them actually speaks that language.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But both actresses did such a good job playing each other's characters.
Oh
Yes.
man, the body swap episode
Oh, yeah.
was really something.
Jenna Ortega playing Enid was hilarious.
Yeah, it was really good.
And legitimately being allergic to color, which I thought
Oh,
was
man,
hysterical.
that was hysterical.
That was perfect.
The actual, like, literally allergic
All
to
right.
color.
But back to the game. I don't. But yeah. So those were a couple of the things. There was another one. I got them written down.
Yes, Rule of
but-
Cool, or the I Know a Guy, the
It was the learning skills.
learning skills.
Do the potion.
The
potion one. That was the other
potion
one.
The
The
was
healing
nice
potion, taking
The healing potion.
taking
We're going to
as a
continue
bo-
that. I think that worked really
What is that,
well.
as a bonus action.
Well, you can
Well,
do it as a bonus action,
or-
but you have to roll.
Right. If you
But if you
take
take
how
an
she
action to
does
do
it.
it, you get the full
Full
effect
effect,
of the potion.
That's really
which
great.
Klimbrum used on her Supreme.
And I
Yeah.
used it too at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um,
think that's a good one because
yeah.
it basically lets you just like do a heal on yourself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, you lose your action, but you get to heal.
But that's
Yeah,
that's
you
the trade-off.
get the max. Yep, you get the max.
But you're right. There was one more that you instilled. And that's
I think those were the main ones.
those were the main three, for sure. But I swear there was another one.
But yeah, so in the next campaign though, you guys will get the I Know a Guy. Now here's the thing. If you need something, one of you can go, I know a guy, and that's your one for the entire campaign.
Mhm.
But you can say, I know a guy, but then you have to tell me who this person is.
Yeah.
You have to give me a name, race, description, how they talk. You give me the full NPC description and where they're at. That's what you have to do. So like it's like, hey, we need somebody that knows a lot about this. Hey, I know this guy. His name's Perrin.
Yeah.
He talks really slow, but he knows a ton of stuff. He's up at this temple, type of thing. He's this old guy, balding human,
Half elf.
half elf, a half elf guy with balding, walks with a cane.
I want to see Perrin.
You guys never saw Perrin fight.
No, we didn't. I wanted to see Perrin fight, and I wanted to see
Picture Yoda.
yeah,
in
that's what
his
I-
fight with
kinda-
Dooku.
So between like Perrin and
He walks in. When you all go unconscious, he starts bouncing around,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
and then you guys wake up, and he's what?
Yeah. And
He's laying on the floor in between all of
Narvi
us.
was Narvi our butler.
Narvi was your butler, yeah.
I want to know Narvi's backstory because when we thought we were going to be attacked by Drow, like Narvi fucking mobilized and he knew what he needed to do.
And he's like, right, I got this. Don't worry.
Yeah, like our
He
entire
was Alfred.
he was our entire staff like clearly knew what to do.
Yeah.
And I want their stories. I would love a one shot where we play them.
But that doesn't mean they'd be effective. They could be all mobilized and, okay, we're ready. and
No,
they
but
all
they-
die in the first volley.
You see, but I got the impression that they wouldn't they very well could have been passive type scenario.
Like
Taking it easy.
I was an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I think
I
that's
don't know.
smart.
Narvi definitely had seen some shit.
Mm.
It's kind of like Alfred on any of the Alfreds that we've seen in Batman.
Yeah.
They were effective before they were a
Oh,
butler. You know, they were
most
like
of-
Alfred was a spy in Her Majesty's service.
He was in the British service for
yeah.
the longest time.
Yeah.
You watch Pennyworth.
If you watch Pennyworth, it is,
Yeah.
and then if you watch Gotham, or wait,
Yes.
yeah, Gotham, it was he was fucking badass. Is really
Yeah.
was probably one of the most badass.
Yeah, but Gotham is so not Batman.
No, but some of it was like definitely
Inspired
by and whatnot.
Not even. I mean, vaguely touches on Batman. Oh, Batman knew Catwoman and Poison Ivy as kids, and
I wouldn't say vaguely. I'd say
I hate that.
I didn't. I didn't like that
I
either.
hate that.
I didn't like that either. But I don't say vague. I don't.
They all
think
went to
vaguely.
school
It
together.
just-
What?
It's
It's
definitely
unnecessary.
Yes.
It's definitely an alternate universe, and
It's
No,
unnecessary to
it's
make
just
them
made
all
to,
know
to
each
sell
other.
a show.
Now,
Yeah,
I will
for
say
sure.
this: the guy that played Jerome
good job.
did a great job.
Yeah,
I mean, he wasn't truly the Joker, but he
played
was.
a pretty scary.
But I think he could have been a good Joker.
I always like the.
And I had a problem playing the Jedi game
Yeah, because
I kept seeing because he was mocapped as that character, and I'm like,
Right.
I keep seeing him as Jerome, and I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah, I've always liked the theory that there have been 3 Jokers. You just didn't realize it.
No, that's the 3 Jokers. There's actually I have the book.
It's canon in
yeah.
DC
Yeah.
canon now.
I actually have the book.
I
The 3
didn't know.
Jokers.
I didn't know if it was just a one-off.
No,
No, it's
that's
actually canon.
Okay.
The other thing that I also like.
I thought that was bullshit though. That Batman, how could Batman not know this? And how could Batman not notice a difference between the way they walked, the way they spoke, the different? I mean, I think they tried to chalk it up with Batman just assuming that the Joker was so chaotic and that there are different
That
types.
he split
he would have known.
personality.
He would have known.
Batman
He would
known.
have noticed the difference and been like, why?
Mhm.
What I like is that in one, not so much in the comics, but like one of the fan theories is that it's Alfred who's actually trying to stabilize a Bruce who is completely broken, and this is his life, and he's just going with it.
With the Joker was something that Alfred created.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I've read that too.
Actually, my favorite alternate universe story is the one where it's Bruce that's killed at
that's
outside the theater,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
His father
his
becomes-
father becomes Batman.
I
and
do
his mother
enjoy that.
becomes Joker.
Yeah.
I do enjoy that
Yeah,
one.
that was
one
the
was fun.
that was the
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint
Yeah.
version. Mm-hmm.
That one I think that's
Okay.
amazing.
So, in 2024, they did make healing potions bonus action.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Instead of saying.
I think that's probably so much of a
think
so
it-
many
it-
people
yeah,
it
homebrewed it.
became. I think they actually talked about that. I think when they were talking about the rules, and they said that was one that it was so much of a homebrew that everyone used
Yeah.
that we just decided to put it in the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, any other potion, you still have to take an action to take
Yeah.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
because those don't have rolls. You need to take the entire potion to get the effects.
Well, that's the other thing too. That the fact that healing potions are so common and are going to be almost you're going to have them almost at a quick release. You can get it real quick and drink
Well, it's not even that.
you know?
It's the idea that you're drinking it so fast, you may be spilling some.
Down your
That's it.
face.
You're not getting the entire potion.
Well, yeah, but what I
necessarily.
mean is it's one of the reasons why they're like, let's just make this canon. It can be a bonus action because people had written it in so much. Well, it's just something that I'm a fighter traveling alone, or we're traveling when we don't happen to have a cleric or a healer with us. You know what? Let's make sure we have easy access to our healing potions. right away.
For me, in the aspect of not using it as a bonus action is like the beginning levels. Like if you're a new adventurer in yourself, as your character is new, maybe not being able to have that quick draw as well, you get half of the potion because most of the rest of it is on you because you haven't quite got this down.
That makes a lot of sense
Like-
when you're higher level. You really
That
want
you've
the
already
full
got it
effect.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I like how if it's a bonus action, you roll for it, but if you take the action to actually like
You
drink
concentrate
it
and do it.
and get the full effects, or drink the whole potion and get the full effects.
Right.
Yeah.
Like start on level 5, make that the option. Like that, because once you start getting more hit points,
Yeah.
rolling for those suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything. That's
Yeah.
12 hit points.
Like
on
if
a
I
greater.
got, 12 hit points on a supreme healing potion.
That would be terrible.
That's shitty.
Well, why did you let Rich roll it?
Yeah.
But just in concept, like, that's a super shitty concept.
Yeah.
Something that costs, 1,500 gold to get me at least
More than.
minimum roll.
It's 100 gold a hit point.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we should take a break. It is about 9:30. And when we come back, we'll start talking about the future, what's happening, where you guys are going to be when we pick things back up. So, and we may even talk about a little bit about what the end of the campaign, what repercussions there are. So
Sweet.
we'll start going into that. So stay with us. We'll be back in probably about maybe 10-15 minutes. Probably more like, I'm hoping
There's
10,
cake.
but there's cake, but because we're not actually playing, we can eat cake and talk at the same time.
Yep.
So you just have to watch us eat cake.
Yum yum.
Yeah, I'm nom. I get all the frosting.
Perfect. You get all the frosting. Yep.
It's my birthday.
Yep.
And then we'll have some
Fine.
wine,
Yep.
some orange creamsicle, orange push-up.
Orange push-up.
Have you had that
Push
yet?
up.
Have you
No.
No.
No, I saved it. It's not
No,
even
it's been
cracked.
taking up room in my fridge that I have very limited space in
Yeah.
for
Already.
a month.
Yeah.
So.
Kind of cool. So but yeah, so stay with us. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
St. Julian's, man.
Hey everybody, we're back.
Yeah, hey. Holy shit.
Drinking orange soda.
Ooh,
Orange.
that tastes just like Iron Brew.
Iron Brew? I
I don't know what that is.
don't know what Iron Brew is.
Iron Brew is a Scottish pop, and it is the Scottish pop.
Ah, okay.
That.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Clink, clink,
Sponsor.
clink, clink,
Oh wow.
Clink, clink, clink.
I'm like,
Yeah. It's like you're coating your tongue.
Oh, and also about Iron Brew,
Wowza.
it is the one orange soda that is banned from Trump's golfing places. Why? Because it stains.
Oh.
Like there's no tomorrow.
You think he'd want to use it on his skin?
Yeah, I know. No, he hates it and he forbids it being on the
it's not
premises.
it's not an orange push-up. Well,
No.
maybe a little bit there at the
A
end.
melted one?
You know what? I just had an orange push-up yesterday at work. We had some in the freezer. I don't have one of these. I haven't had one in a long time. This is nothing like that.
I might have to.
Well, it's not bad. I
get
kinda
them.
like
No, it's not. It's
Try
not
it.
bad. It's
not
very
orange.
sweet. Very
Yeah.
sweet.
You can get Iron Brew on.
Thing is,
Amazon.
St. Julian makes
It's
a lot.
not as good as the D&D 50.
No,
So.
St. Julian makes a lot of these like kind of
fruity.
like kind of a wine, I guess. And I guess this would probably be like a white wine that they flavored the hell out of. And they've got a couple of them that are okay. This is not one of them. This is not one of them.
This is
have,
a
I think they have a
shits and giggle
strawberry.
one.
They have. I think they might have a watermelon. They've got the bomb pop ones you were talking about.
Yeah, I got a bomb pop up in the fridge.
This is
Upstairs.
I'm not even really catching much orange.
No, there is. There's orange.
I get orange.
Yeah, I get
I
orange.
mean,
There's plenty of orange.
Fake orange.
I get more orange pop than I do get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's orange.
Yes, orange.
All right.
oh, there it is.
So.
I had to really search for it.
So we're gonna move ahead in the campaign. So where you guys are gonna start the next campaign, it's gonna be 5 years later.
Only 5?
Yeah, only 5.
Okay.
I'm only gonna go 5 years because I don't want to change the world too much because what you guys did actually does affect the world, and it's gonna be a year or two when we do revisit these characters. It's gonna be a year or two later, at least, maybe even be 5.
I like that idea.
I only have a quick question for our old campaign.
Yeah.
What happened with Holt afterwards with his family? Because I know we were supposed to go that way for a possible hot minute.
You never went that way.
Yeah. Maybe that's something for you to decide.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
And we didn't
So-
honestly fuck all about Halt.
It was kind of the mystery of the group, but even more so than this guy.
Oh, we
Okay.
met his family.
Yeah, we got more about
What
him
mystery?
than you got
What
about
mystery?
me.
You were very kept
We met-
things very close.
we met
you
all
played your
but
cards very
yours.
close to your chest
Yeah.
at first.
Yours,
Why would you know anything about me?
Benix,
Yeah.
and Phelan's.
Yeah.
Those were the only.
Yeah,
Those were the
and
three you never
you
met.
The
didn't
thing is, like,
ask.
I didn't need to. For the reason why
Sure,
I
I
played the
didn't.
character quiet, like I did, other than the fact that I didn't know exactly how to play the game,
Aye.
was that it made more sense to not have a lot of opinion because I'm supposed to be watching that one, keep the party alive because that keeps that one alive, and I didn't have to make an opinion of what we were going to do because it was your guys' adventure, your quest. I was along for the ride. So it just made more sense to not have to, not so much contribute, but mostly just keep you alive.
Well, maybe this next campaign you'll be able to do more of that.
So
Yeah.
in the year or so, you have found no signs of modeling.
Wait, who's modeling?
Uriah's
Horizon,
mom, the third hag.
mom.
Oh, the mom. Got it.
But one of the things that happens is up in the north there starts to be this
Mechanical army.
there's this
I've seen more Iron Men.
yes. So that starts in the north and it starts to move south over the next couple of years.
Of them like coming out.
Yes.
Okay. 'Cause
Only a certain amount.
I wanted like for post campaign, I wanted like Climber to make it very clear that they're a seclusionist society and they want to keep like don't go exploring up there. So
Well,
Fair.
so there's only a couple. There's only maybe a couple hundred that
Okay.
actually you're hearing about in
Okay.
that area, and
That'll be a
most of them
quest.
go south over through the mountains
okay, so
into like
opposite of
Perrin
me.
Land and stuff like that. But some wind up in Ayus.
So to where Egg is.
Well,
Pass Egg.
They pass Egg.
Okay.
You don't know if there's any that are in that wind up staying with it.
I wonder if they were
in
the
egg, in
revolution.
the
If they're
egg
part of the
area.
revolutionary portion.
But you start hearing about some in Perrin Land and
Yeah.
stuff. And with them comes the idea of other things,
Yeah.
magical technology.
Flying ships.
After 5 years, there's starting to be rumors.
Aha!
So
Take that.
No, there aren't any
Marlowe
yet.
found a
but,
whole new genre to explore.
Noblin's Gizmos
Yeah.
is doing just fine.
I never did.
There
get my
aren't
hand
any metal men in Phandalin. They haven't made it that far. And like I said, there's very few, and they came out and then it stopped.
You make it to the city.
Not yet. They're in Perrin Land and kind of coming down that way.
Vespi Forest?
There aren't any in the Vesby Forest that you know of.
Are they moving in force, or are they moving like kind of like visually?
It's kind of scattered because there's so few of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's like small groups.
Okay.
They seem to have all come out as a group and then kind of split.
Okay. Almost like an expeditionary force, or more like we're sending out ambassadors. Kind of thing.
Yeah, the rumors are that they've escaped.
Mm. Mm.
And they tell of not being able to leave for thousands of years.
Right.
And now they're out and they're, for lack of a better term, wide-eyed at what the world is.
They're babies.
Where they are. Yeah, where they are. So they're learning about the world.
Oh no, they're
We should
learning.
see them.
Right.
Where's Bebe?
But yeah, that's what the rumors are. That you guys haven't seen any, but
What year did we finish in? 605?
I don't know. Grim?
Hmm.
I think it was 604. No?
I think he's right. It was
Was it 605? You had moved on to 605?
Yep. The beginning of 605, we were in readying.
Okay, so we'll be picking up in 610. Now, with that, Ayuz has been making some rumblings.
Back.
And he's public knowledge. People know
Yeah.
who he is.
Oh, yeah, they know
in
who
the
he
whole
is.
world.
Yeah, he took over, like during the Greyhawk Wars, he actually conquered a whole section. Now, some of that's been taken back. The Shield lands have taken back most of their land by this point. But he still controls everything down through the Horn Society, through the Bandit lands. And he's starting to make rumblings again. And they're afraid that he's going to start a new war. That he may attack Briandi, or it may
Unless
even
you don't
attack
want it.
farther east.
And
There's also still war going on over in the east. The former kingdom of Erdi, which was split during the Greyhawk Wars, is the Malachite throne, which is ruled from Raxus. It is Ivid the Undying. He's an undead lord. The undead king is
Lich?
no.
Undead.
Yeah, he's actually a different type of undead.
Okay. I
Um,
think you mentioned that.
yeah.
before.
There's actually a specific undead to Greyhawk that is, it's the equivalent of a lich, but it's other classes.
Okay.
So like it's
So
called
a non-wizard lich.
yes, it's called an animus.
Okay.
And they could be a fighter, they could be a rogue, they could be they could be a sorcerer, they're not wizards. A lich is specifically a wizard. Yeah. Actually, they could be a wizard animus too, because they're different than a lich. Because a lich goes through a specific process to become a lich. But he is undead.
Yeah, the process of going through becoming a lich is really extensive.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time and it's expensive and
You know all about it.
really horrible.
All you gotta do is read this book.
Read that in a book, yeah. Hold on to this one staff for a while.
Which, by the way, the one book is gone.
Whatever happened to it?
You don't know.
Wait, which book?
We had
Why is it gone?
an artifact stuck away. Where did we?
It was in the bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
Mm-mm.
No?
No, we gave it to.
We did.
Yeah,
No.
we gave it to the temple.
Well,
So-
the one book,
Which
the
The book of Vile Darkness.
yes.
that is not in the bag of holding.
Well, we did not give it to the.
The
We didn't tell anyone we had it.
No, that
It
went.
Yeah, it
that went nowhere.
it is
Upon of our violation.
But it did disappear.
Okay.
it is not in the bag of holding. Check.
Wherever we put it, it's gone.
Yeah.
It maybe we stuck it in the Uriah's things, but I feel like it was gone way.
No,
before
you didn't
that.
let it Uriah anywhere near it.
Yeah,
No.
that's right.
Oh, that's right.
He would have had access to it then.
I felt like Marikir was put in the bag of holding.
That's what we did with it.
Yeah.
And we weren't gonna give it to any organization.
Like, Octavian wanted it gone. Like, it was making him sick.
And it's gone now.
Not in the bag.
Nope.
Oh wait,
the only
Vecna's
organization we
spellbook or
might have
Vecna's
given it
bad
to
bad spellbook
would have
from
been the Church
library.
of Pelor. And then
Well, it wasn't a spell book. It was the Book of Vile Darkness.
We thought it was a spellbook at first.
Is that the one from the library?
Yes, it was from the library.
Okay, then that wasn't. I have it noted that it was in Vecna's.
Who's got the glove?
Which one?
Glove to move the death ball.
You. No.
Yeah,
Yes,
had it.
you had it.
I have it.
We still don't have the ball though.
Yeah, you get the
No,
glove,
wait.
but you don't have the ball.
Ball
okay,
is-
we
well,
can
we
keep
know
them
where the
separate.
ball is. No one can move the ball.
Yeah, the ball's just staying there.
We know where it is.
Yep. You can go get it if you want. You
No.
No,
can go try.
no, I don't need it.
No, thank you.
I think we put the ball
Thank
in
you,
the
no.
pocket realm. A pretty good idea.
Yeah, we could, but we have to go back up there. Get
Sure.
the GTFO out of there pretty quick.
Meh.
I mean, we could. Well, we can't vamp drive there.
We're pretty close.
You hope.
Oh, no one can move the ball without the glove. We think.
We don't know.
What if it's a pair of gloves?
I don't know.
All right, we're going to take a break.
What if it's gloves and a thong?
Oh my god, that was
Or a
the
sock.
Kind of sock.
True.
A crusty sock.
Oh no.
But yes, one of the things that's becoming rumors is that there's talk of flying ships.
Okay, I like that.
Just
Talk.
thinking,
A flying ship.
Yeah, there aren't any, but there's talk that they may become.
Bum bum bum.
Okay.
All right.
There's also I just want to make sure the mic was working. Still, there's also like other arcane types of creations, like more stuff that you would expect. Even kind of weird stuff that you wouldn't have expected to see at Noblins, but that same type of.
so I tallied up all of the essentially gold's worth of all of our stuff because we have a lot of money in gems.
Mm.
And just put all the platinum into gold. Just campaign at this is not including the 10% from Winnebago of all of their profits, which is our retirement. 34,500.
That's
Okay.
not including our individual amounts.
That
we
is not
have.
include. That is what is in the bag of
They're
holding.
just shy of 25 grand. In my,
Yeah.
Americaris didn't spend a whole lot.
Yeah.
You know.
No, we kept finding your
So
shit.
Right, exactly. We kept
Also,
finding my shit.
in-
I didn't need to buy it.
in the 5 years, now, granted, you guys aren't going to be in Phandalin, but Phandalin
Yeah.
becomes a walled city. It's a wooden wall, but it's
Palisade.
a palisade, yeah.
Mhm.
But it still has 2 gates. The town has expanded. There are more farms outside of town. The town itself has grown.
The mine.
Well, because of the mine. The mine is up and running by that point,
Mhm.
and you guys are getting an income from it.
Oh, right.
Question.
Yes.
If the town is expanding,
Uh-huh.
how much land do we have around?
You have that hilltop.
Okay.
Is what you have.
Okay.
Sweet.
You guys actually were granted that entire hilltop.
Nice.
So the town, you guys have like one of the highest points in town.
You can see the whole town from
Yeah.
our front door.
Yep. You have the manor in the town.
Are there any statues of heroes in the town center?
Are there gonna be?
You know?
Depends. Are you going to commission them?
I'll see why we wouldn't.
Find some
We save this town.
find some pet sculptors and become patrons of the arts.
I mean,
Like you could definitely do that, and there would be a fountain in town.
I think after 5 years, I think.
I feel like there would absolutely.
Considering that we were the heroes. the
All of
saviors
us standing
Phandalin,
around
you know.
whizzing into
You
the
won't-
fountain.
Yeah.
Phandalin is only what it is now because of one more. They're growing because of.
Same thing with that with the mine.
You throw Gundren in that statue too.
We found the mine, and we cleared it out, and we got it working.
And we killed the
You
slavers.
got it working,
And we killed the slavers.
and we killed.
And we rescued Gundren and Sildar.
I mean, we did a lot for Phandalin alone outside of all the other.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if some monument or something was not necessarily something
Well,
praising.
I think the only way it's going to happen.
True.
Because the town isn't going to be like, hey, we owe them a lot. Let's shell out a chunk of the town gold
Mm-hmm.
to praise
Now,
them.
the town is pretty prosperous because of the mine.
Yeah.
We use the profits from the mine to pay for the statue. I mean,
Yeah. And that's the thing. So you guys have enough. You guys are getting enough from the mine to maintain your household, including expanding it, because you guys have had to expand your household at this point. Especially with you being there more often. Now, granted, you're not all there all the time.
No.
No, we're out there doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of you have certain things.
We all come and go. The only people who actually are there all the time, staff.
Euchariah is starting a school for wizards
Aw.
in town.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is he building a tower?
He's not building a tower, but he's
Yet.
but he is
Give
starting a
until
school.
about 80, he will.
There is a small, not large, because the town is still really small. I mean, it's grown, but it's still a small town. But there is a small church of Pelor that's been established there. There's like 4 acolytes that are working there, along with a lesser priest that all defer to you when you're in town.
When I'm in town. Not hanging out with them.
You're spending a lot of time in the woods,
Yeah.
and actually, there's been drow in town.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Drow from my village or drow from... Is that good? Oh, yeah. Of course I'm taking Cyrodiil back to them.
Yeah, she's taking you to her place. You gotta take her to your place.
Absolutely. 5 years.
Baby, I wasn't lying. I own a mansion.
Yeah.
She's not overly impressed with the mansion.
You know,
I'll build her a nice place
it's
in the
awful
woods.
awful far from the trees.
Yeah.
Well, if she walks
You can
100
find
feet out that tower, that cavern, to make it into the woods. So I'll make her a nice place in the woods.
But that's 100 feet away.
Not yet. It's on the
or
list.
at least a bit.
No, I know nothing
Because we're
about
on a
it.
hill, make a zip line.
I
I've
down
seen
the
the
house.
pictures.
No, I haven't.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Well, Anthony
Grim's in.
did her-
All right.
her youngest
Because there
We got a
are,
zip line out to
main
the.
character.
there are
cute.
woods
Well, I can't jump that far.
right
Yeah,
outside.
so she did this too.
Yeah.
Which
That's
took like
amazing.
3 fucking hours before we got into the festival.
But yeah,
That's
so
amazing.
but yeah, that type of
That's
thing.
Alexa.
So
Oh, that's
Train some of the town guard to be good in the woods.
Oh, and then
yeah, you can do that. You can train them up.
My hair.
Um, to be ranger like.
Is it
At
a
least
show
some of
or
them.
Yeah.
a movie?
The ones that show some aptitude.
Yeah.
You'd be like, you stumble around in the woods like, you're drunk.
Well, a lot of the guards are still
That's better
dwarves,
for you.
That's
My
fine.
hair.
so
I
they
can be
do
the
they
shining example.
they stumble around
Well,
like they're
those are the
drunk. 'cause-
Those are the town guards. You do need a couple of, at least to range around the town. To give some warning.
yeah. The humans seem to take to it more.
Not surprising. I'm not surprised.
awesome.
Would I be able to
Nice.
convince that village, because they were moving, to leave it was
From way up there.
the Pumarge, to just go within a couple of days' travel in the woods in North?
They're about 3 days away.
3 days
they-
away.
yeah,
they move.
they
They move
move
out of
closer.
the
Yeah,
They
that
move-
was established
They're
earlier,
just the
yeah.
other side of the river from Thunderstrike.
Okay, so they move much closer.
Yes.
That's
Hey.
what I'm saying.
Say,
It's
are-
much
are there
safer
any
if they're within.
young Octavians now?
In 5 years, no.
No? Okay.
No little.
Not yet.
No little
Not
ones?
yet.
Well, they're not married. Or are they married?
Ah, no, they're-
So
Are they married
that'll
yet?
that'll be the thing. Is would you propose within 5 years?
Oh, come on.
He would absolutely within 5.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say he's a human.
The
He
real
would have
question,
to.
the
Holman.
real question
Holman.
is, would she accept within 5 years?
There's a good question.
She would.
Because again, human.
Well,
Bless
Same
you.
He'll be pushing 30, and he needs to get busy.
Yeah.
you've already been getting busy.
Yeah, right.
But yes. So at that point, yes. So we may even do that. Maybe we'll do Octavian's wedding.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be fun.
That sounds accurate.
Right?
So what's Marikaris doing for the next few years?
Well, he is going to. I mean, initially went and spent probably a month or two back at the homestead.
Make sure
Right.
Dad's okay. There is brush with death.
Yeah,
Oh my
you
God,
know,
I
and the
forgot about
fam, and you know, I mean, Eric Harris was particularly tight with his family, opposed to his sister, who you know fucked off to seek her own fortune, which you know, more
She
power
did
to
well.
her. She became, you know, quite successful. So he spent some time at home, kind of, and honestly, you know, decompressing and taking in the account that you know, to you know, basically dealing with the fact that he flew through and destroyed a horror from beyond the prime material plane.
I feel like that creature would have stuck with all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's something.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a thing.
King of
Yes.
nightmares.
Yes, you all still have nightmares.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a thing.
We all
just
desperately
the
need
memory of
therapy.
it and
Add them
whatnot.
to the collection.
Right?
Essentially seeking some form of therapy, probably also going back to the church and going back
Grim
you know,
snaps.
going back to the
Oh,
home
yeah.
the home office, so to speak, which would be where in Greyhawk or
Depends. I mean, really,
Wherever the-
there's a lot of churches of Erroneous around.
right
So.
wherever the biggest church is, because he was going to want to have to
Greyhawk's probably one of the biggest.
yeah, want to go and report to his
The
superiors,
higher ups.
higher ups that said basically, hey, this is what just went down. I don't know what you guys want to do about it, but we maybe want to be on the alert for whatever happens. So he might even be one of the ones that's like,
Warning shot.
Close enough.
there's a bunch of automatons, you know, that are up there that we. You know, I don't think we need to like bother them, but we need to remember that they're up, and because he's definitely not one of those, not like that.
Yeah, you're the first ones to ever actually come back from
From the north.
Yeah.
that city.
Yeah.
Afterwards,
From the land of black ice.
Well, people have come back from the land of black ice, but
Not many.
but not many. But from that city specifically, those that go looking for the city just disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we actually came back.
The one person you talked to never actually went in.
That is true. He stayed outside. That is true.
So, and then he would definitely would spend, I'd say maybe even some time kind of throwing himself into at least some level of, I don't want to say religious study, but at least, and not like he's going to go join the priesthood or anything, but probably refamiliarize himself and commit himself to his oath and further, because what happened was pretty serious. And
So
was
actually
pretty
go to
impactful.
some of those classes you slept through and
Yeah,
skipped?
for sure.
When you were going
When he
through
was
your
going
paladin
through his
true
stuff?
refresher.
his paladin novitiate, because you know,
Monsters 101.
Yeah.
Definitely needed to pay attention to
Oh
this.
no, it was about that. It was about the minutiae of
Demonic dragons. Where was that in our
Yeah.
studies?
God. You know, you'll have to remember he was, you know, he was a lad that came from money, so you know he did probably skip.
He was
a few
shelter
things. He was a
boy.
little.
Probably.
He wasn't. He was a little bit, you know, a bit spoiled, but
Where,
you know,
where
he
was
was
the lecture on the runic dragon?
he was spoiled in a good way. He wasn't. It didn't.
That
It
was a
didn't
great
go
fight
to.
too.
It was.
It didn't go to his head as quite
And I
as
fucked that up.
negatively.
Things made out of body parts. Where was that?
Where was that? So yeah, throwing himself so that he could just be in the later years of the later levels, basically, so to speak, to be better at who he is and what he is, and pass on. I mean, he probably spent some time teaching, or instructing in the school, and particularly writing down his experience.
Making a book, an autobiography.
And then, and I mean, he'd spend time in Phandalin. That first year, probably going back and forth from Phandalin to like Greyhawk a lot. You know, Clamor getting a lot of air miles in, you know, because he's not going to rely on a teleporter all the time.
He
He's
will
got a flying
fight you
horse.
every time you leave the village because he wants to be.
He always wants to be. He's a good boy. So, and then after that was at the first year. At the second
Bamfing
year,
him away from
he'd
the
be.
village.
I know. I'm only thinking about it's the children.
After the second year, he'd spend a lot more time in Phandalin because he'd want to not so much make a school, but make it open to, you know, taking on squires or people that wanted to learn more about being a paladin
Helping
a
defend
warrior,
themselves.
helping to defend the weak, because that was one of his things. He had seen the evil in the world when he was just a knight under his father's command, and was like, I want to do more. And
You've
do
seen
better.
humans getting their arms ripped off and replaced with tentacles.
Yeah, all those
That was,
people.
holy shit, that was one I hadn't forgotten.
They're,
Forgot about
they're
that
actually
one.
doing
That-
well in
Good.
town. They've been accepted at this point. They are.
People understand that they survived this
Yeah, there's
horrible
a
ordeal.
lot of them are working in the mines
The
now.
one
Oh,
shot
they
that
got
became
extra
a
arm
5
strength.
shot or whatever it was.
I gotta say, one thing that he has probably that is split on is that he, also because of some of the shit that he's seen, he is probably a bigger man whore than he's ever been.
Yeah, you gotta
he
make
is-
up for
he-
it.
Right, he's like, I've seen some shit. I'm gonna do as much good in my life as I can, but I'm also gonna enjoy myself. So he's been probably
Enjoying life more to
dating,
the fullest
yeah,
than
dating a
before.
lot. You know, he's not an asshole about it, but he's like he's not really hasn't found the person he wants to settle down with, much to his mother's chagrin, who is constantly trying to set him up with some variant, low level,
Noble.
noble.
You can hook up with Anya anytime you want.
There's that.
The owner of the Stone Crow.
The Stone Crow, which he sees her. They hang out. But he at the same time, she's again another one that's like, I'm just having fun with the pretty boy.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
So in 5 years, are there any baskets dropped off on the,
Yeah, bastard
of the
children.
mansion?
It's like when we went. So I used to go to a camping trip every year called Java Fest, and it was the second weekend in June. And there was one year it actually was the third weekend, so it fell on Father's Day weekend. And I was out there with my cousin, and we were talking because we always did it as guys' weekend. It wasn't just guys that were up there,
No.
but we always did it as guys' weekend. And we were packing up on Sunday, and my cousin actually went, "Yep, time to go home and hope there's no cards in the mail."
Oh.
I'm like, "Damn!"
Awesome.
Like
But
that's
anyways,
great.
So Mark Harris he's living life. He's doing his best to take the experiences that he had, knowledge that he has to better himself and better the world around him. But if anything, if there's been any kind of PTSD, shifted it into probably some
More constructive.
some lustful pursuits. And he's like, hey, I saw some shit. I'm gonna have a good time. He's not. It's. I would equate it with somebody that started drinking after coming out of war, but instead of drinking, oh yeah. So
Wait,
he's got to spend some time at the confessional. every
What
day.
would he do if there were baskets that
What's wrong with
arrived?
Oh, he'd take care of.
Why
them.
would
Okay.
Heronius frown on that?
What?
Why would Heronius frown
On drinking?
on you having a lot
Copious
of sex?
amounts of sex.
Well, no. I mean, I
mean-
don't think he would. I don't think necessarily because Heronius is a god of war and chivalry and stuff like that. So as long as
Oh, is he
he's
chivalry?
as long
Yeah.
as he's being cool
not
about
really
it.
Against
No, it's not. No,
No?
chivalry is a code of conduct.
Yes.
It's not.
you treat women well.
That's
I
it.
don't- it's
You
a,
treat
And that is
them-
definitely
it's
what
a
he
code
does.
of battle.
Yeah, it's a code
Yeah.
of battle.
Yeah.
Actually,
So
Yeah, exactly.
Don't
So-
stab your opponents on their back if their back is turned and
There'll
have
be
a
baskets
weapon.
coming.
don't
Yeah,
don't
probably.
stab the person that surrendered.
Pretty much.
Isn't that like rule
Punch.
one?
And that was
In
act by
Eric Harris's
accident.
defense, he punched him.
Yeah,
Was it a
Yeah.
punch?
It was a
It was
punch.
just a punch.
Oh.
He went to knock him out, but he forgot to say non-lethal.
yeah.
And forgot how
that's what it
strong you
was. It
were.
No, I
wasn't
thought he
my
hit him
sword.
with a sword.
No,
it was a
punch,
gloved
punch.
fist, and I or gauntleted fist, and
I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch that
Boom.
one. 'Cause that one was on the.
Yeah, you
stream.
forgot how strong you were and that you weren't going against another knight.
well, it was just that
Or
I
another paladin.
forgot to say non-lethal. Oh, damn. That's what.
He had like one hit
Sword.
point left.
Yeah.
So I meant to just kind of
Klimmer
smack him.
ran the other guy down and murdered him.
Murder!
So yeah, so that's
She didn't mean to murder him, but she murdered him.
so yeah. So 5 years later, Merrick Harris is getting into his late 20s. At this point, kind of similar to with me, personally, as he's approaching his early 30s, that's when he's going to start to go. Maybe I should think about getting married.
Yeah.
So, might be starting to look.
So I'm guessing you are going to be spending time between Vandalin, Havenhill, Lauka's house.
Oh, but he lives
Lauka's is staying and
And-
studying at Temple.
and the temple. But she's still going to go home.
Yeah,
So you're going to be basically splitting time between all
Yeah.
4 of those places.
constantly moving.
Never resting.
Along with also going out on assignments.
Yeah, with longer term on assignment. That hopefully, like at a certain point, once Lauka works through her trauma, because she legitimately decapitated.
Killed.
Which I
Blinded.
would imagine takes a fair amount of therapy to get through.
And
But-
half blinded.
She continued her
Well,
studies.
she's not blind. She can see
Yeah,
out of
she
that
can
eye.
see out of
No,
that
right,
eye.
but I'm saying like she was decapitated and half blinded, so we gave
yeah.
her an eye.
Well,
Her eye was taken.
Her eye was taken.
you grew it back,
Regenerate.
regenerated it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah.
she's still getting
It came
used
back
to a new
silver.
eye.
Mhm. Yeah,
Came back
yeah,
silver.
the full silver eye. One thing that I don't think really it never came into gameplay. I feel like Marikaris would have known this. Limbram obviously knew it. Lauka also has silver scales like on her shoulders. That's why
Yeah.
she always wore like
Fully covered.
full cover.
It's where her
turtlenecks.
sorceress bloodline.
Yeah,
is
is from actual dragon, silver
Mhm.
dragon.
Silver dragon.
Silver
Silver
dragon.
is considered very the high elves.
Yes. But hopefully that she would actually go on a side.
Yeah, she starts working for the temple.
After a while.
In Phandalin, which is, I think it was in the Principality's jurisdiction,
Mm-hmm.
does the Principality actually get involved with the city now that it's
Yes.
made its mark?
Yes.
But
There's
it's bigger?
more support from the principality, especially once the mine really gets going. Because it's supplying metal.
Mhm.
New metal.
To the principality. So yes. There's more. The guards that are there are more. The citadel has pretty much moved out.
Mhm.
And they've been replaced by those from the principality. It's still mostly dwarves. But the principality is actually supplying most of the guards.
They're more invested.
Yeah.
And the mayor the whole time, if there is a mayor.
Sildar's been re-elected multiple times,
Oh, good.
What
We
a
like
good man.
Sildar.
and he's been doing well. Although he's talking that he's going to be done after his current term.
Oh, nice.
He's ready to retire. He's in his 50s.
Yeah.
One of the other things was splitting the families because Limbram's parents are also very young by dwarf standards because her parents got married. Her oldest brother, they're so that they had at hopes desperately.
Fucking breeding dwarves, man.
Well,
Rabbits.
Klimbrum is hoping desperately that he takes to brewing a lot better than Klimbrum did. That way, the brewery can little sister. Because that was the whole brewery goes.
That was actually something I was going to say was when you go back, like after the last campaign, I actually meant to do this because this was actually in my head. One of the things that was going to happen was your mother was going to tell you she was pregnant.
Oh yeah.
At the end of
Awesome.
at the end of the last event.
Good. Because Klimbrum is still hoping that she gets a little sister so that the brewery can go to her instead of Klimbrum. Klimbrum is not cut out to be a brewer.
Nor equipped.
Hence, I mean that's why she wears the bandages, the wraps, because she scarred all the way up, and like she has a lot of trauma from it.
The nightmares that I created for you guys, I thought was really good too because I tried to tie each of them into your actual character's background.
Yeah, having a boil over, not only terrifying in game, terrifying in person. People get
yeah, and
fucking
that was
hospitalized for that.
a basically a shambling mound that came out of
Yeah.
it. It was a hop monster.
Yeah.
Hot monster.
I can't remember what.
I don't remember if Paul had a nightmare.
I think I succeeded in not having one.
Maybe. I don't remember. You remember the mash monster?
The
though.
mash monster, yeah.
Yeah, the mash monster.
The monster mash.
Imagine Octavian's parents or dad probably takes on an apprentice
Yeah.
because Octavian left.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have to take on.
Yeah,
the
Octavian's
task.
an only child, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have had to take on it. Which,
Oh,
by the way,
how-
still one of the best names for a shop. The
Yes.
Wandering
What
Souls.
was it? Oh, the one.
Yeah.
Wandering Souls.
I
Yeah.
did like that.
How is Klimbrum's dad's
Brewery?
no, it's
No,
Oh, the
his,
other
his,
thing,
his,
the
smithing
the
business.
smithing business with the fact that he
The
has
smithing.
all the old books from the law.
It's taking off. It over the next few years, it definitely takes off as he refines those techniques and learns them.
Brings back an old way
Yeah,
of...
and brings back an old way of creating metal. Creating a forging, and he actually starts teaching other dwarves from other areas, including the Citadel.
Where's
I would
he at?
imagine
Is he in Havenhill right
He's
now?
in Haven.
Yeah, because they learn about it through you
Yeah.
and Grimm and the association there, and they actually send people there to start studying with him.
I'm probably copying them,
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
so they have a copy
Yes,
in the
Take it
Citadel.
back.
Yeah, I mean, it was
because
lost knowledge.
it's lost knowledge. So they're actually there's
Ron
multiple
Hill?
copies.
Was that it?
I've got it somewhere.
Before I made the... whatchamacallit.
Autobiography.
The, Google sheet for inventory.
There you go.
And I know most of you have picked out classes for the new campaign.
Right.
I'm still on the fence.
I've even got to workshop mine a little bit in a different Durgan. Durgadin.
They're good in.
Very good.
Yes, that one. That.
Well, spin
The
off.
stutterer's worst name.
So I'm looking forward to starting the new campaign. Starting things over again. We are going to do things differently. We're going to roll. We're going to create characters differently. We're going to
Using 24.
we're using 2024 rules.
Mm-hmm.
But that also means that the bad guys are using 2024 rules. So which
We just
I
have
was
to make sure we play druids right, because apparently nobody has.
yeah, no shit. Yeah, druids have been played wrong a lot. Even in Critical Role, they played them wrong. Like when you transform into a creature, you don't get the creature's hit points.
No,
You keep your
Yeah.
hit points.
Okay.
And when you run out, you just go unconscious and change back.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't have like a
No,
No.
no,
hit point pool.
no.
2024 defines it. You get temporary hit points as
Yeah.
you transform.
You get 2 additional hit points per level. Or I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you get hit points equivalent to your level.
But you don't
So-
revert back if you start losing hit points.
So if you're an
Right.
animal, you get hit once, you're down.
No.
No, you have your own hit points plus some.
So you could be you
per-
could turn
okay.
yourself into a wolf, right?
You have
wouldn't
your
have
own.
the wolf's hit points. You'd have your hit points
You
plus
have yours.
Oh.
Oh,
Six
Like
or
plus
eight.
three
your-
or
yeah.
whatever.
plus
Yeah.
10 or
So
whatever.
we go back
if
to
you
the
were-
mouse with 150 hit points.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Whack.
Right.
Whack.
What the
Whack,
hell?
whack,
This
whack,
is
whack,
no
whack,
tough
whack.
mouse.
Yeah.
This mouse won't fucking die.
Hey, there's something wrong.
It's immortal! God, the bunny. The Forples.
So that's
Turn yourself into a moth.
it's nice that it's clearly defined in the druid.
But
Well,
it
it's,
also
it's like
also
that in the
defines
2014 too. They
You-
didn't
with-
change. That's
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah,
We had them side by side because
I was reading the two
Yeah.
side by side, and
Really?
they are identical.
and people so many people have just played it incorrectly.
And I think
Well,
you
because
can only
the-
learn so
Because
many
the
animals.
shape-changing
Yeah.
rules
You only learn like 2 or
are
3.
different. The polymorph rules
Yes.
Yeah.
are different, and the shape
Polymorph-
change is different from polymorph?
Yes.
Yes.
So shape change for druid shape change, they keep all of
Well,
their
there's
mental.
wild shape.
They
I'm talking
or
about
wild shape. Yeah.
The high level is there a high level
I don't.
mage spell anymore?
I don't
Wizard
think
spell?
so.
Okay.
There's polymorph and true polymorph.
So
Okay. They
polymorph
changed
turns you into the creature.
with the hit points and intelligence.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hit points and all stats. With shape change or wild shape,
Wild shape.
you get all the physical attributes of the creature, but all the mental attributes of what you have. So you retain your you retain your charisma, you retain your intelligence, you retain your wisdom.
So what your sheet says is what you have.
Yeah.
For those
But-
three.
For those
But your
three.
strength, dex, and con are whatever the animal is.
Yes.
Okay.
And you retain your own hit points with some temporary hit equivalent to your level. The
So
way
Animagus got it.
the way people always played it was they got all of the animals' stat blocks, including hit points.
Yeah, and then if they lost all those hit points, they turned back into their druid form.
With their
and-
full hit
with
points.
their
that
full
they
hit
had
points.
Which is
had before.
polymorph. No,
Yeah, it's basically
no.
polymorph, yeah.
Mhm.
I think one of my favorite wild shapes that were so useful was from a campaign called Ox Adventurers. She wild shaped into an octopus,
In
which was great.
campaign 2. Well, they didn't wild shape into octopus, but
Find familiar.
Find Familiar got switched into an octopus, and he wore him like a hat because
Yeah.
it gave
Yeah.
him night vision.
Well,
Oh my God, that's
that was the
amazing.
funniest thing was when somebody made him a hat.
Yeah, and he actually
Uh-huh.
and gave him like eyes, and he actually pulled it. And he's like, "This is great."
Oh my god, that's amazing. But yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, we'll be doing that. So in 2 weeks, we will have our session 0. So think about your backgrounds. Think about what your backstory is, where you want to come from. If you want to come from the town itself, you can.
What town are we starting at?
You are starting in the town of Saltmarsh.
Saltmarsh.
Where is that?
It is on the southern coast of Keelland on the Azure Sea.
Pull out the map.
Yeah.
There's a whole campaign written about that.
What are everybody's races?
Dragonborn.
Did we want to discuss that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
we can do our basics right now.
do
Is that okay,
basics,
Chris?
yeah. So that way, because I mean, I'm
So,
still
all right.
thinking about my.
So
We don't have a road.
Saltmarsh is like right here.
On that little peninsula.
Okay,
So-
where were we?
Gryrax is here, my
Yeah.
hometown.
Okay.
Haven
Haven
Hill.
Okay.
You guys were
Chandler.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys were like right
And
here.
Saltmarsh is down
Okay.
here.
Yeah, Saltmarsh
so
is
not
right
so
there.
not
too far from where
No, but you're in the
we were.
Kingdom of Keelland. You're
Yeah.
close to the Hold of the Sea Prince. Actually, I'm sorry, you're down here.
Then you said
That
we were
was
a
actual-
coastal
This-
town.
yes, you are right on the coast. But it's right here because it's right by the Dreadwood. It's right by the Hool Marshes.
Oh,
So
the,
you-
the
But like
sequences.
it
Yep.
would make sense for them to like go, like for ships to go to and from Greyhawk and that,
It is a
or at least
it
the
is
port that
it is a
would
port town. Yes.
Further,
but they would go to Greyhawk kind of. I know Greyhawk is landlocked. There's that because that then goes into the river, but there's the one port that essentially ships can drop off their wares, and then the river ships would take it up to.
Yeah, but
Right.
there's also some ships that actually do sail up the Celenton.
Yeah.
Because the
But not-
Celenton's deep.
Yeah, but not all ships can make it that far.
Yeah.
So what was the
'Cause
town
that-
called again?
the one in the mouth of
Saltmarsh.
this river, that's a big
Saltmarsh.
town too.
Yeah.
Just next to Gryrax.
Yeah.
The Keelan one.
There's actually another town between you and where Saltmarsh is and that one that's called Seaton. That's actually the head of the region where you're
Are
at.
the Sea Princes still battling with the Scarlet Brotherhood?
The Sea Princes are pirates that basically form together to and we'll go over this next in session 0, but the Sea Princes are they're a conglomeration of pirates that kind of banded together to create their own nation. They're actually not liked by anyone in Keelland. Keelland hates them because they've been
pirates.
they've been raiding along the coast of Keelland for decades. So yeah, they're actually hated.
I was reading the history a little bit. I know the Scarlet Brotherhood, which is based over here, was had territory over there with it taken from the Sea Princes. Are they still battling around this time?
Yeah.
I mean, we put a pretty big damper on the Scarlet Brotherhood,
No, just one town.
but still,
you
and Havenhill, not Havenhill, Phandalin. This wasn't Scarlet Brotherhood originally based in our mansion?
No,
that was the red
Red
brand.
Brand.
Okay, my mistake.
These are the Nazis that
Yeah.
control just south of
You
Scant.
guys ran them out of Scant.
Ran them out of Scant, and also
They were being sold slaves.
Yeah, they're slavers.
the big what was it called? Where we did guerrilla warfare.
The Primarch
Yeah, and the Primarch
were selling slaves to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we took out
A lot.
a lot.
I still kind of want to know, like, at least a little bit more, so that I don't want to necessarily have us too heavy in one particular, like, race or class. We had already talked a little bit about classes last game.
We can talk about that, yeah.
You know, you're doing a druid,
I'm a teacher.
tiefling, a dragonborn cleric, doing
Drow barbarian.
a job of. Yeah, that's good. What about you?
I'm a wizard here.
Wizard, human, or
I don't know.
you know?
Hasn't figured that one
That's
out.
all he's got is.
That's all he's got is wizard.
Yeah.
I might be a hairy wizard. I don't know.
You're definitely.
I
Oh,
know.
Goliath.
Euchariah
cool.
is doing a human warlock.
We don't have any dwarves, halflings, gnomes,
Goliath.
elves,
And Goliath.
and Goliaths.
They're in
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
Goliath
Maybe.
Ranger, I was kind of thinking. I was originally also thinking maybe Tiefling or Dragonborn. I don't want to be. You guys are already.
Sorry.
Never played.
Give me Goliath.
They got some cool sub features.
They really do,
In
they really do.
2024, they do. They changed a lot of it.
Yeah, because you could choose what giant you're.
Right,
It's
exactly.
no longer just stone giant.
Right, it's fire or storm or
Yeah.
whatever.
Mm.
So that's cool. I'm still not completely sold on Ranger, but I'm gonna read through the Ranger rules and how they've. I like playing Ranger. I have
I think the Hunter Ranger looks pretty cool. I almost picked that one at one point.
there's some cool shit.
That's the subclass Hunter.
I just remember that some people, some of the various, there was some criticism, nerfed or they're, broken or whatever, and
A lot of the Rangers, a lot of things I've seen, and I've even seen this in Baldur's Gate 3, the Rangers are great to a point, and after that they become kind of eh.
yeah, they don't get
a lot
they
of
don't
the
get
stuff
much
is
in the
like
later.
more role playing based, and like at that point, at that level, you don't necessarily role play travel anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
a
because
lot
they're
of the
good
skills
for
are
survival and things like that.
yeah, and being able to
And
find a place
they
to camp
made
out
some-
and being able to always find food and
Right.
stuff.
They made some changes. I forgot how they did it, but like Hunter's Mark is a little bit different.
Right.
It's not
There's
a
no
spell,
favorite
it's an
enemy.
ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, the favorite enemy is
I think it's gone.
Gluon, pretty much. Yeah, the idea that they're so good.
Okay,
at
so one
hunting
of the
something-
things that I will say is there will be some things that I'm going to change from 2024. So some things that some house rules will be: one, anyone who has weapon specialization or whatever it's called now, weapon focus- masteries, yes.
Mhm.
You don't get to take a nap and change them.
That's fair.
I will say you can change them at level change if you want.
For money, for training. My class is very heavily on this.
If you have enough downtime.
Okay.
It's gonna be like I'll say I'll treat it like a skill change.
Okay.
And
So it'll
Okay.
be totally nerfed if we get a magic weapon. I can't use it for 6.
Well, just don't go too on your intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that's part of it.
Yeah.
That's actually part of it. So just because you get a magic weapon doesn't necessarily mean you can just use it. And that's one of the things I hate about the 2024 rules is I can take a nap and can change it. Same thing with Rangers. You don't get to take a nap and change what your favorite terrain is.
Fair enough. That's fucking stupid. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, you'd be able to change your favorite terrain
I
just
think
from
we're
having.
going to-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're going into a swamp. Hold on. Let's take a long rest
Yeah,
right
I
here
was-
before we go in the swamp.
I was.
And now I'm an expert on swamp
Simple.
travel.
The stupid
Step by
one is
step.
the new half
That
elf.
one.
Yeah.
You can
The
change your
custom
tool
side.
after a long rest.
Yeah,
That
none,
one-
none of
that-
that, none of that's
that is
gonna.
OP
Yeah,
as hell.
none of that's gonna change. None of that's gonna be a thing.
I like the downtime training. So
So the character creation method,
we're doing point by.
Point by.
point by.
Yep.
Oh.
So we'll do that. We'll
Make
do
sure
that.
you're restricted to only 2024. Yeah, uncheck
Yeah.
everything.
Uncheck the core rule, the 14 core
Yeah, and
rules.
we're gonna do it when we get here in 2 weeks. Everyone will make their characters then. Get some ideas, but you can get some ideas, but we're gonna actually create the characters then
Very cool.
At the same time.
at
So
the same time. Yep.
don't make it right
Okay.
now.
So if you haven't read backgrounds determine your ability scores.
Yeah.
And your
Yeah.
feats.
And pick your background. I would like you to pick your background based on what you want your character to be, not what ability scores it gives you. And I understand wanting to switch them to whatever is best for you, but
And again, barbarians are the best one is a farmer. I'm not being a farmer because it gives you both strength and con. That and soldier, and I'm doing another soldier out of all like 12 of them. So I got.
That's true. You just did a soldier in your last one.
So I'm doing one that's
Yeah,
sounds cool.
Yeah,
I'm
your race
switching-
doesn't give you that stuff anymore, and
Nope.
now it's yours.
There's no.
I'm switching everything. So
Are you? You changing up a bunch of things that you did for? Oh, for
between
from
Climbrum to
okay.
my
To
new
Dome of Void,
character. Yeah. So I mean, I'm going to a spellcaster. So what's cool is like I've actually been able to like workshop Dome of Void a little bit because my work started a little itty bitty little D&D campaign that we play about once every other month for 2 hours. So we just do like 2-hour little itty bitty one shots.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been able to workshop them a little bit, and this is what made me privy to the fact that everybody plays druids wrong because it was me versus another druid, and I was going
You
up
got
against
your
the
ass
bear.
kicked.
I was going up against the bear with 64 hit points, and I went, "How do you have 64 hit points? You're at best supposed to have 14." And the DM is like, "Well, you get the stat." I'm like, "No, I'm reading it." And
You may want
initially,
I'm actually okay.
No, thank you.
I'm like, initially I thought I was unknowingly, so I purposely was playing 2024, but I thought maybe they were playing 2014. But then I looked up 2014's rules and they were the same. I'm just like, no, I'm like, I know.
Yeah, you and I actually pulled them up and
Yeah,
looked at them
well,
because you were
that's-
asking. You're like,
Yeah.
"Is this different?"
Yeah, like, am I playing? Because that's what prompted this whole conversation between Chris and I. Because I'm like, am I interpreting this wrong? And Chris is like, no. And we pulled them up side by side. He's like, no, like, just everybody has played druids incorrectly, where they get the hit points of.
Or at the very least, play some of the old stuff.
There
No,
is-
2014 is
there is a
exactly the
ninth
same
level
as
No, I mean
2024.
like
spell.
Oh, is there?
going even
Yes.
beyond that.
Oh,
Which
the, like,
maybe where all the
3.5
confusion comes
Well,
from. 'Cause it's
Mariah,
different from
our
polymorph
DM is
Oh.
my,
and
so
the
I doubt,
druid
I
wild
doubt they
shape
play
Like, I
whatever
still
they call
don't
it.
believe
third
it.
edition.
Can you grab
but-
the 2014 Player's Handbook?
I got it right here.
That's
Oh, it's
2024.
the, yeah.
20.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see the 2014. Like, that still blows my mind.
Yeah.
So where is it? Wild shape. Yeah, the power of nature allows you to assume the form of an animal. As a bonus action, you shapeshift into a beast form that you have learned for this feature. See known forms below. You stay in that form for a number of hours equal to half your druid level or until you use wild shape again, have the incapacity condition, or die. You can also leave the form early as a bonus action. Number of uses, you can use wild shape twice. You regain 1 expended use when you finish a short rest, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. You gain additional uses when you reach certain druid levels, as shown in the wild shape column of the druid features table. Known forms. You know 4 beast forms for this feature, chosen from among beast stat blocks that have a maximum challenge rating of 1/4, and that lack a fly speed. The rat, riding horse, spider, and wolf are recommended. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can replace one of your known forms with another eligible form. When you reach certain druid levels, your number of known forms and the maximum challenge rating for those forms increases, as shown in the beast shapes table. In addition, starting at level 8, you can adopt a form that has a fly speed. When choosing known forms, you may look in the monster manual or elsewhere for eligible beasts if the dungeon master permits you to do so. It gives like different things. Rules while shapeshifted. While in a form,
Read it out loud.
you retain your personality, memories, and ability to speak, and the following rules apply. Temporary hit points. When you assume a wild-shaped form, you gain a number of temporary hit points equal to your druid level.
But now, shapeshift, you gain temporary hit points equal to the first form you shapeshift into, plus your hit points.
Yeah.
So if you shaped into a dragon, because you can, there's no limit on what type of thing, because it's a 9th level spell.
Right.
You go, I had 64 to start with as me, and I'll add the 150 from turning into a dragon.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah.
If you shift into something else, that's the hit points you have. You don't gain additional.
Yeah. So
Isn't shapeshift also like permanent until you
lasts an hour?
Oh, okay.
So, game statistics. Your game statistics are replaced by the beast stat block, but you retain your creature type, hit points, hit point dice, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores, class features, languages, and feats. You also retain your skill and saving throw proficiencies and use your proficiency bonus for them. In addition, to gaining the proficiencies of the creature. If a skill or saving throw modifier in the beast stat block is higher than yours, use the one in the stat block. No spell casting. You can't cast spells, but shapeshifting doesn't break your concentration or otherwise interfere with a spell you've already cast. Your ability to handle objects is determined by the form's limbs rather than your own. In addition, you choose whether your equipment falls into your space, merges into your new form, or is worn by it. Worn equipment functions as normal, but the DM decides whether it's practical for the new form to wear a piece of equipment based on the creature's size and shape. Your equipment doesn't change size or shape to match the new form, and any equipment that the new form can't wear must either fall to the ground or merge with the form.
That was my question.
Equipment that merges with the form has no effect while you're in that form.
So it's
So
like
if you have like a +1, whatever. Like
plus one leather armor.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
it's not going to help, but you're not going to like. It's not going to fall off you every time
you don't need to
shapeshift.
redon it.
It just
Right.
absorbs.
It just becomes a part of you.
2014 rules. When you are transformed, the following rules apply. Much like 2024, your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast, but you retain your alignment, personality, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. You also retain all of your skill and saving throw proficiencies, in addition to gaining those of the creature. The creature has the same proficiency as you, and the bonus in its stat block is higher. Use a higher instead. If the creature has any legendary layer actions, you can't use them. When you transform, you assume the beast's hit points and hit dice.
Oh, I did
That-
not read
no,
that. That is not.
That is different than what was online. So
Yeah.
we
Wait.
legitimately had.
Unless
they routed it online,
Wait,
but
where-
that's
where-
right
where
there.
did you
Yeah.
get
What's
it
it say?
online?
If you,
I actually looked at I looked at
What's
the
it
the
you assume
D&D
the
Beyond
beast hit
2014
points.
hit.
Sometimes I just want to
Okay.
punch the people in
Oh.
D&D.
No.
Beyond. 'Cause
No.
It's just like the D&D wiki.
Mind you,
They
2024 has
changed the
already been
wordings.
eroded. They've already updated it, so the digital form is the most accurate
Yeah.
versus the book.
I was going to say because
They nerfed a couple abilities already.
They nerfed that because
Yep.
because we pulled
So-
up 2014
I'm
and
looking up class.
2024,
Oh, actually, wait, hold on.
So-
and they were
Selection.
identical.
When you revert to your normal form, however, if you revert as a result of dropping 0 hit points, any excess damage carries over to your normal form.
Okay.
So they were playing it right. If it's the old,
Yeah.
so they got to check if they
Yeah.
updated that rule.
So okay, because that is different. Because Chris and I had them up side by
Yeah.
side.
So here. So I'm pulling up the 2014 online.
I mean, that makes me
and-
feel a little bit better.
Yep.
Druid.
You can pull up.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the Druid 2014 right now.
Because he pulled up both.
Yeah.
And
Oh, okay.
Wild
I have to
shape.
do Sage. Or if I'm going
Um,
with the god that I want to
That makes
do
sense.
Sage.
Simber was the same.
I think I'm actually.
no,
Do it.
when you transform, you
So
assume the
same.
beast's hit points and hit dice.
Then did we pull up 2024 by
Maybe
accident?
I did. Because
Okay.
it actually says that here. When you
Alright.
revert to your normal form, you return to the number of
Alright.
hit points you had before you transformed.
Well,
So that must be what they were doing. Was
then
they were playing it off 2014 rules.
and I was playing. Or,
Yep.
I mean, that at least makes me feel better.
Yeah.
So, cool. Awesome.
Probably get 2024 rules better.
Chris, is there anything you're going to I mean, are we doing further restrictions on like races, classes? If I wanted to play an automaton or a warforged.
Unfortunately, the book hasn't come out yet. It's supposed to, but I would possibly be open to it. We'd have to talk about it because that actually is what those are. What the what the automatons that are coming out of the city of the city are warforged, but there's only a couple hundred in the world.
Sure.
That's what.
That'd be so cool, though. That would
I want
be
to be a
cool.
Warforged wizard.
Fucking badass.
That'd be hilarious.
I still like the idea of a warforged druid that when they wild shape.
Transformers.
Which I gotta watch the Transformers.
Beast,
the Beast. It's on Netflix now.
Yeah.
They did that in 3.5.
Huh?
The transforming Warforged.
Yeah. Really fucking cool.
But yes, there are now Warforged in Greyhawk.
Okay, but you don't want like Tabaxi. We're not gonna
Tabaxi don't exist yet.
I already
No,
asked that, and he said
or
no.
a centaur or a minotaur.
Nope, none of those are.
Oh, see, that would have been great if you did. See,
None of
I
those are
brought that
races.
up about the centaur that you had a sister who was actual human. Was centaur, but she got all the human bits, and you got all the horse bits. Because you play a
I'm
rogue.
Mr. Ed.
But you play the rogue
Hey, Will.
Yeah, I've seen
as
that.
that, and I
It's really
love
funny.
that idea so much.
Well, I mean, I recently came across a video, and it's like
Have horse.
well, it's like the guy reading like the Reddit post about D&D. They make a little cartoon with it.
Yeah.
Punky.
Yeah.
Love
Punky
him.
doodles.
And I'm like, I sent it to Chris. I'm like, this was essentially my original concept for Domovoy. I have since like changed it a little bit.
Well, you got pissed when you watched the D&D movie.
Yeah, Tiefling Druid. I'm like, I feel like I can't do it now. But my Druid is so different now.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with having a teeth.
Well, and when we talked about it, the circle
the
that we were
Amazon
talking about with you
thing about
fits
the
so
audio
well
video
for
It
what
does.
you want to do.
It does.
Shorts.
So,
The D&D one.
because I'm a very
Dwarf monk.
non-traditional.
But I really like the way that fits.
And you don't think
Same.
that it's a dwarf monk until
Same.
he starts doing
I do
monk
too.
shit, and then
Don't
it's
monk
like,
shit,
oh,
yeah.
fuck.
So I'm working on some other stuff too. Like I was building it today. I was working on it today. I got some surprises coming up. Hopefully, if I can get it done in the next.
I can
Little
help
bit.
too.
Well, you can help a little. I mean, I've been working on tons of models.
This is as long as this printer's been down.
Yeah, it's been down for like the last 6 hours, and
Printing a lot.
It's non-stop.
I figured out a thing.
And the thing is, it gives off the happiest little chime at the start and at the
And-
completion.
Because that's what I asked you the last session.
What's that? Oh yeah, yeah.
Warforged wizard?
Yeah.
fucking bad.
But
See their movements. The various movements are like all very robotic. Casting spells.
Como arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Johnny 5 is alive.
John 5 is alive.
December 9th it comes out. Like,
Yeah, they pushed it back.
That you were saying.
Now that I just wanted to know like kind of restriction.
No, I'm kind of thinking we might not do Warforged for this one just because there's very few in the world.
Yeah, you've just
and-
added them in.
yeah.
And it's fine.
And they're so new.
Yeah,
Just wondering.
you may run into some at some point, but
The kind of thing that when one of them enters the town, the entire town shows.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Yeah,
what is
this?
this?
Yeah.
Because some of them are probably not necessarily like it may may not be humanoid.
Yeah,
It could have
and
tank
so-
treads or
Yeah.
4 legs or whatever. Like
well, they're all
FCG.
human. They actually are all humanoid.
Okay, but even so, like FCG had a wheel. I mean, there's things like that.
None of them are like that. They're all very humanoid.
Okay.
Because there's a whole history behind
Yeah, those were
who they are.
Those were Matt Mercer's version
Yeah.
of the.
Sure.
Yeah, and
Sure.
these have a whole separate history than what Eberron is. But
No Soul Forge.
what's that?
No Soul Forge.
Soulforged?
That's where the Eberron ones come from.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not Soulforged. No, No, they tie into the whole City of the Gods thing. So but yeah, other than that, like I said, you can either be from somewhere else, you can be from the town itself. You can be from a local town or another town. The town is mostly human.
It's ruled by humans.
Yeah, Keeland is actually ruled by humans.
So you said the
That's
hold
gonna be
of the
funny
Sea
thing,
Princess
'cause
is
They're-
pirate
Sounds like nobody's going to be
territory,
a
right?
human.
They're a bunch of pirate lords that kind of banded together and started calling themselves the Sea Princes and created their own land.
They're at Keelan's allied with Ulick.
They are to an extent. Keeland's its own little thing. They are kind of allied with them and with Feriandi and Valuna and all those.
Yeah.
But they're the Grand March. They're actually closer to the Grand March and stuff. But they are very human centric.
Okay. What about the Pomari?
The Pomage.
Marsh.
That's the orc lands.
Yeah.
That's orc and goblins, and
Okay.
they're not nice people.
No.
They're ruled by Turakmar.
That's something we haven't had considered in as
And yes, I still allow half races, half elf, half orc.
You just have to commit.
You just have to commit to it.
But you can't have it half red dragon, half gold dragon.
No,
No.
that's you're
No, because Dragonborn is different.
I know.
They're not actually dragons.
Mhm.
They're not half dragons. They're not actually technically dragons at all.
Yeah.
They're a separate race. There's very little known about Dragonborn actually in Greyhawk. There's very few Dragonborn, and nobody knows exactly where they came from.
They ain't talking.
Yeah.
That makes what I'm choosing so much better. And I didn't even. I like this plan.
nice. I like it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, I don't even know. It's perfect. 18.
well. I hate to be a party pooper.
It's 11 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can start thinking about packing up. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys, for hanging out with us. I'm looking forward to 2 weeks from now when we start the new campaign. So it'll be 2 weeks, and then it's going to be a month before we actually start the campaign. Because the 10th of October would be our normal game, but multiple people will be gone that time. I know Renee and Pete are both gone, so we're not going to start the session 1 with 2 people missing.
Right.
So we'll actually start the 24th. Will be our first game. October 24th will be our first session, which will also be our Halloween episode.
So, like,
So
Interesting. I am
Later.
hoping to make sure
Which is 10.
the session 0 will
same
be
size
the
as a
last
Warhammer.
Friday of the last weekend of the Ren Fair. I should be able to be here. If not, we could actually spend part of maybe an episode of Nerds with Alcohol building my character.
yeah, if we need to, yeah.
If we need to. So,
But so the big thing will be also with when you're thinking about your backgrounds and stuff. The other thing that we'll be talking about, because I want all of you to talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
about yourself.
One of the things we're going to do is to start off. Everyone will have a connection to 2 other people, but only 2.
Doesn't have to be close. It could just
Doesn't have to be close. Could be in passing. You were on the same ship, or you were in the same caravan, that type of thing. So, and you just hey, I know that person. I've seen you before. Where did I see you?
Hey, I know that guy.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where you've got some sort of connection with the person, but it doesn't have to be tight. It can be tight. It could be familial. It could be, whatever.
I know you and I were brainstorming. We're also going to say that because just due to timing starts, it goes into
Yeah.
that maybe your character joins us later.
Yeah, it might be.
if necessary.
If
Yeah.
necessary.
Like you
I
can still
mean,
build your character
sure.
whenever.
Well, you-
But
Fridays,
optional
Fridays,
stuff.
even in our busy time, we still try and like not kill ourselves on Fridays because
Yeah.
give us a little bit of grace. But
We're
it
actually not
maybe-
scheduled to play on Black Friday this year.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, it is and it's not, because I mean, normally that's when Russ is like, "Yes,
Yes,
I
I'm
can
done.
party
I
now."
can actually- if I'm not unconscious.
But-
Well, you're usually gotten sleep by then,
Right, then
because
I've
you,
gotten
you
sleep.
sleep through most of the day and you get here by 7. You're
Right,
like, I woke up 2 hours
I'm
ago. I feel
fine
great.
now, yeah.
but the week before,
Yeah,
yikes.
So I didn't, there's nothing on
yeah.
For reals.
That's the thing. Is the week before might be rough for Russ, but
Yeah.
It's gonna be rough. We've got a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do in the next 11 weeks.
yeah. How many floats you got?
We've just about finished our first. We have 6 more.
In
We have
11 weeks.
in 11 weeks. We are
I don't have
well
access
into
to
the
any of
second
the books.
one. We
I mean,
still have
Join
to.
the
how much?
campaign.
How much? So how much?
There was
Actually,
no
so this
way
is
to-
actually full building, or is
I
it
clicked
just
on the
okay? So it's
from
full build. So
zero
from
to
zero.
start.
From 0 to
So
start.
you haven't even started sculpting or anything on the other ones?
We have started.
I looked under
We have.
Tavern
We
Knights,
are.
and-
You know,
You
we
can-
started
you can create
sculpting
our
on the
not
second
listed
one,
under
the Delta
where?
Dental. We've
You gotta
started
join
some
the game on
painting.
Tavern. Let
on
me
some
send you
of
an
them.
invite to my other
I
one.
finally got the color for my second float. We finished all of the stuff for the first float, and now it's just a matter of assembling it. We can do
Oh,
that in a day
he's
or
gonna
two.
send me a link.
have
I
a
can send you a
float.
link to mine.
So
It's
Pets of
only
Plus
20
is done. Delta
players
Dental
handbook.
is we are
That's exactly what
into
we're
it,
doing.
and I believe Rocket
I can
Mortgage
just
is
get.
will also be.
send me one of
We are
those
also
ones.
starting and planning. The nice thing about Rocket Mortgage is a lot of buildings, a lot of houses and buildings. So that's not going to sculptors as the builder type.
Yeah.
So like Ross and working. We've been
Yeah,
hiring
you can.
people.
I just
we
started a
have interns
campaign
again,
too with my
and
kids,
it's-
and you want to try.
we have
to
actually
create
one
a
of the
character,
Yeah,
right?
we have the
At least
youngest
to play
staff
around with it
I've
until
seen
he
in a
sends you
while.
one.
Like we have a bunch of people under.
That's
Their-
cool.
their
That's good to see.
Yes, the energy is palpable. You know, they're
Kyle's got the player's
excited
handbook on it.
and
Cool.
It's like,
yeah, we
Called
just
Super
It's nice
Awesome
to
or
like,
something.
have like that glimmer of hope that it gets to continue on.
yeah, for sure.
So
And, yeah.
so will we be doing nerds on Tuesday?
I hope so. I will give you a heads up.
Okay.
What may or may not.
I
he may
just
have to
you're
work.
correct.
I may have to
Oh.
work late because the next day I'm going to Louisville. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be gone for days, so he's like, I can't leave things.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
fair.
you can
I was just
adjust.
curious because I didn't
They
watch
just
the
restrict
last
to
show.
2024
I was on the phone
handbook.
with Carol, you know, world
yeah.
is falling apart.
But yeah, so but we will be back in 2 weeks. 2 weeks to create characters for the new campaign. We will launch
Yay.
campaign 2 with session 0.
I forgot.
bitchin'.
Oh, I got a name.
Oh yeah, well yeah, a name
No.
will come up
No, I
for
meant for
Oh.
the
For the
team.
group,
Oh,
yeah.
that comes organically
yeah.
within the game.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know that. That's,
one more was an interesting. That's the other thing we didn't talk about that earlier. Your name of one more, because it was one more door. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We can
And it was
handle
actually the demonic dragon that actually got you that name.
Yeah.
It was, we can do one more door.
Yeah.
We're fine.
I
And I was the
and
one
it-
that was like, I don't know, guys. Maybe we should rest
Uh,
for the night.
And,
I told you the story
both of
why.
us.
Mm-hmm.
I told you the story why I want to go through that door, right?
No.
Can't remember.
Is because we went through this big, beautiful map that Chris made, and that door was going to go into the next map.
Yeah.
So it was completing this section.
Yeah.
So
That
guys, let's just
chapter.
go through one more. We'll rest over there, just to get rid of this map. So Chris didn't have to bring it or whatever.
Yeah.
That was it.
Runic Blue Dragon.
Runic Blue Dragon.
With Rider.
Wait, wasn't that the one that you punched up the ass, or was that the different one?
I did not. No, I did not punch any dragon up the ass.
It was a
You were
little.
fine.
I did. There's the state. I did not punch any dragon up the ass.
It was a bit of a metagame decision. It's like we finished this level, we finished
Yeah.
this map. Let's
Yeah,
just-
right. Yeah, and that's why we got punished because you
That
metagamed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a picture of me stirring up his mouth.
No, you got behind him and you punched him.
The dragon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and she
that's-
killed him.
That's something you would do.
I mean,
You
yeah.
killed him late. You actually had the finishing blow with that.
No, I don't think I had the finishing blow on any dragon, other than one of the baby blacks in the
I don't know about 3 of
in
them.
the swamp.
In the swamp.
Yeah, I mean that one. Yeah.
Maybe it could have been one of them.
No, it was the blue one because it was the funniest thing in the world because you went around him. And you
I
decided
don't know.
I'm going to kick him in the butt. Or punch him in the butt, whatever it was.
In the taint.
I do not
Go back
recall
to the
this.
taint.
Back to
It's
the
okay.
taint.
It just stuck with me.
Because
it was
I
funny.
Kicked him in the
Climbrook
ding
got
dang.
so
And I
few killing
kicked
blows.
him in the ding ding.
Yeah.
So
I can make
what's
I
It's
think you
funny?
were really
Sorry.
tired by that episode towards the end.
No, I absolutely probably was, but
Oh.
anything past 11 o'clock, I don't tend to remember.
Right?
But
Is she sleepy?
Klimbrim got very few killing blows. The main killing blow that she got was with the dude with the big eye in the mouth, where she essentially Omni-Man.
Yeah.
And stuck her knee and his skull shot out the back of his head. Other than that,
Moist.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't get very many actual killing
Kills.
blows. She just took creatures out. I also yeeted the
Enough.
guy off the cliff.
Yeah,
I did
and
do that.
his yells of ecstasy
But-
being pulled in.
But most of the kills were cherry picked off.
True. We did beat you.
You were the type. Your character was the type to whittle people down. Though.
Yeah,
you
that's
definitely whittled.
I whittled them down, and I stunned them for others. So usually as soon as one was stunned, I jumped to the next one to give everybody else advantage on that one, so that way I can stun the next. Because it's not like I have to concentrate on the stun. I don't.
Chris, will you scramble the sitting positions? Just mix things up.
Absolutely not.
No?
This is my spot. This
That
will
is
forever.
Renee's
Wow.
spot.
I'll say if you want to switch spots with Pete, I can do that.
I mean-
Renee
I-
sits in
I-
corners.
I like
This
this.
is Renee's spot.
You know
Wow.
what? I'm a fan of corners too.
That was aggressive.
It was a very big
I was
no.
like, sure, we can swap. I'll
I'm a
take the
little
end.
scared. I mean, I'm sitting across from her.
It's a new campaign, new
Or you can switch with
CSO.
Rob.
Oh, so one of the other things-
I used to sit there.
When
You did, yeah.
one of the other things that I would like to do
You all can
is
move.
before
This is my spot.
session
this spot.
before session 1, I would like to have everyone go on Hero Forge and get me pictures.
Oh, you want the picture now?
Oh.
So I want to create Hero Forge figs for everyone so I can
Make a
download.
fig.
Do you want to just pay for the
And-
STL and give it to you?
He
Look,
has.
I have
free-
tons of free because I
STLs.
subscribe to Hero Forge.
Oh,
I get like 60 tokens a year. I've got like 180 right now, I think.
Yeah.
so I'll send you. I know you quickly read it 2 weeks ago. I'll send you my character ID again if you approve it.
Yeah, and if you want to send me a picture, like if you want to make them on Hero Forge and then send me a picture, I can try and recreate it. I don't guarantee that I'm going to create it perfect, but
For some reason, I only.
Well,
Or-
geez, Chris, what's
or-
the matter with you?
or if you want to
Four
come over and
backgrounds.
just create it on my account sometime, we can do that
It'll
too.
probably just be
Absolutely.
You got to come over and look at
at your files.
Did you
as
join
files
the
anyways.
campaign?
Well, I figured
Yeah.
out. I think I
Yeah.
figured out what the problem was with my.
Is there a
For some reason, some of my files got like the fan wasn't turning on, and so I was
You're
getting it was getting like partially
gonna
through
be
the
the
No,
it would
no,
get maybe through the initial
Yeah,
flat
I'm
file
on
there.
or the initial
I'm
layer,
on
Try
there.
deleting
and
just
then
creating
it
a
was
character.
fucking up.
My character.
So I got to go through.
Try
I had
just
like
creating a
probably
character
close to
under it.
100 files
See, it
that I
says-
had made
Yeah.
different
I'm
things
on
just from
your campaign.
STL files that I downloaded, and or whatever. Yeah, STL files. I'm like, I don't know which ones are good,
Remove
which
it and
ones
create a
aren't. You
character
know,
under it.
somehow my
Else.
settings got. I
Oh.
just replaced my hot end,
Or you just delete it all.
and I think my extruder might be going. Is it?
Yeah, we were
Thinking of
talking
it,
about that.
you know, so-
Yeah,
I don't know,
Well,
but
and especially if it's doing it on PLA Plus versus PLA, because PLA is softer, so that they
Create
may
it under
be
it.
able to grip it better and.
I
click
went and
this.
bought some PLA.
On
I don't think it was so
campaign
much the
or-
PLA
Oh,
Plus. I
click
think
this.
my
Okay.
files got fucked up. So
Oh, go to
I
that
don't know.
link.
We'll see. I mean, because like I said, turning on the fan, and I also think I need to clean my plate. Maybe some of the stuff. Some shit's fine. A couple of files, I was able to get a Thundercat symbol, small Thundercat symbol. I was able to small bat symbol print out. Then I couldn't get. Not always, but
Yeah, I did on the
Creating
Elegoo.
version.
Although I want to try the Elegoo now with the new played. I
Yeah.
haven't tried it yet.
It can be just, I tend to touch my thing a lot. It's
Oh, you want
only core rules.
Yeah.
Only core rules.
I just need some
Not
alcohol
expanded.
to
Yeah.
it.
Isopropyl just.
Correct.
I actually I have a print
Not
that I actually
2014.
created that I used to clean my
Not allowed to see
plates. I
one
just
core.
put a little isopropyl on it,
Mm-hmm.
and you can even get a
Uncheck
spray bottle
that,
and
yeah.
spray
Okay.
it and do that.
I'm
But
just
I
making
actually have
sure,
a bottle of isopropyl
Because I had
that just go
unchecked
dip
that and dice
dip.
rolling.
and
No
just wipe
optional
it down,
class
and
features
it
or
works great.
customizing or
Um, But anyway,
Milestone.
2 weeks from now, we'll be back here to create characters.
manual.
And then in actually 6 weeks is when it'll be when we
Class.
actually start playing.
Small scale.
But again, yeah, it'll be our Halloween episode. We'll see if we actually dress up for that one. We'll see what happens. Being the first episode of the campaign, we'll see how that goes.
I'm not going to dress as my character. I'm not putting on drop.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
maybe
bad.
not do
Not bad
that.
idea.
I mean, you can make
Yeah,
your hair
you
white.
see in the community, right? Where the community episodes that
Just
they
go
took
with
off the
gray.
arrow.
Just go with gray
Or purple.
purple.
or purple.
Purple.
Yeah, that community episode was some bullshit. Because even addresses it in the show. He's
Yeah.
like, "I'm not. This isn't blackface. I'm a drow elf." And it's
Yeah.
like, and yet because of that, like
God damn it.
Netflix took that particular
Down.
episode off. But then I think Hulu put it back on or something, or some. I don't know. One of them was like, "This is some."
I
bullshit."
saw the
Okay,
episode.
now-
Oh yeah, the episode's
I
great.
actually
did
thought
all
it was
that
done really
3
well.
times
Yeah, that's it too.
already.
The show's genius. I love that show.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
I want to see the movie.
Yep. Six
Six seasons in that movie. That's a thing for the whole series.
Mm-hmm.
6 seasons in a movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of the characters in the show who is definitely on the spectrum.
Abed.
Yeah, Abed. He always talks about that they're in a show.
Oh.
Yeah, he's very meta for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, we got 6 seasons in a movie. He says it in like the second season.
I've
And-
never seen it.
And they went 6 seasons.
Good.
They went 6 seasons and they've had a movie greenlit.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah, they're working on it
awesome.
right now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It took a while to get there, but right now.
Yep. 6 seasons in a movie. But anyway, Parks and Rec is another one I got to start watching. I started watching the
That might
paper.
work.
It's funny.
The first episode, I'm like, we'll see.
But it's very officey, and if you didn't
Well,
like Office,
and Oscar's actually in it
right,
again.
Oscars, it is a
He's
direct.
like, no, I don't give you permission.
I will make this unusable.
Well, and they actually show a thing where he says, no, I don't give you permission to use my likeness, blah 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 blah, blah. And it shows a flash up, and it says, there's no time limit on the waiver he signed in 2005.
That's funny.
That's
Because
it.
he's the only one from the actual
From
Office.
the original show.
Under
Yeah.
artist-
I've never
That's
seen The
on it.
Office either.
God damn. Another
shouldn't
show.
be
If you
in
can get through the first season, there's a little cringe. There's a lot of cringe in the first season.
And that's the thing. I've never
Season.
made it through the first season.
Get through the first season, and the show dramatically
So
improves.
Can
Under
you
the-
just skip
under
the
the
first
craft-
season?
No, not
Craft your
really.
background.
I mean,
I've
I
heard
wouldn't.
you
I,
can.
would, I
Under
wouldn't
craft your
recommend it
background.
because there are some story points. There are some really funny shit in the first season.
Well, I think it sets up a lot between
There might. Maybe I missed it.
the
I mean,
Dwight
did you look at
and-
craft?
well,
Jim and-
Dwight and Jim and
Jim
what's her
The
name?
Player's
Yeah.
Handbook.
Um,
It's in
I
there.
didn't-
and her whole
This is
thing about
only
being
using the player's
engaged, and
Mhm,
I think
mhm.
that it sets all that up.
There's just,
True.
I mean, there's Michael Scott is really cringy in that. For the character of Michael Scott is really cringy in that first season, and it's just if you can't if you have a tough time with cringe humor, it's definitely one of those ones you're like, ugh. But
I
like
can't
said,
laugh at this. This isn't funny,
Yeah.
dude. This
I
is
don't
just
know where that came
cringy.
from.
if you
Yeah.
get
Maybe
through
they
that
uncheck
though,
something.
you'll be like, oh no, okay, this is
Check something.
so. I do
That's
recommend.
not in there.
I got into it and I enjoyed it.
But anyway, again, one more time. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining us. Russ and I might be back on Tuesday. We'll see.
Yep.
We'll be putting stuff up on our socials. I'll put it up on Facebook and in Discord. Again, please, if you can, subscribe. At least follow us. If you're watching this on, well, actually, this one won't be up on YouTube. I'm not going to put this one up on YouTube. But yeah, if you have a Amazon Prime account, then you get one free subscription per month. If you're not using it somewhere else, throw it our way. It actually does help the show out. I'm hoping to upgrade some of the equipment that we have in the future. So hopefully we'll see what happens.
All the money goes directly back into.
It really does. Whether it's through things like buying a printer or or buying cameras, filament, microphones. I've been looking at a lot of things for various things to do. One of the things I would love to do is I'd love everyone to have their own mic. I tried it with the lavalier mics; those didn't work. I was looking at a thing today that actually showed
where we can't return them.
Yeah. But I was looking at a thing today about everyone having their own mic, like what Russ and I used for the podcast, which is great, except that it takes up room on the table, but it does work great, and I think it sounds great, and that's what I want. I want better sound.
Will it run as the same lavaliers? Like
no, not if you do it with the right equipment on the side, but that's like $700 worth of equipment. Okay. So it's with the mics, we're looking at close to $1,000. So, granted, I've got 4 of the mics, but we need like 3 more. So, but yes, we're looking at $800 to $900. So, for that. So, yeah, it is. So this isn't cheap, but we're doing what we can. So, the sound with the one mic we have at the end of the table here is not the worst I've seen. The problem is that it doesn't always pick up some of the audio easily. Specifically, well, Russ doesn't. It's not a problem. Russ blows it out half the time. But even Pete sometimes sitting right next to it, it doesn't pick him up well. It doesn't pick up Renee well. Sometimes.
Oh, the soft-spoken people in the group. Gee, I wonder why.
But also
being told I was too loud, and then I finally convinced myself to not speak loudly.
And yet you carry a big.
I do.
Did. In the last campaign. But and then part of the problem too is a lot of times when people on this side are talking about something in game, there's talking over here or vice versa, that gets picked up by the mic more than what is actually game related versus what is not game related. So having our own mic, everyone having their own mics, people can kind of like cover them or whatever and try and keep that down. So if it's non-game related,
that would be
stuff.
a good idea.
So, but it also means everyone would have a mic sitting in front of them then. But I mean, we'll see what happens. You need like multiple things to be able to do it. So it's a cool idea, but it's not it's not a cheap prospect. So
not a cheap date.
No.
Those operating. That's okay.
5 years. Well, 8 years really with the podcast. Cause fuck, man. Actually,
going on 9 soon.
It'll be 9 in November.
Jesus Christ. What are you doing to me?
9 years in November. Well, dude, I had a beer last week at Royal Oak Brewery because they had their 30th anniversary, and I was sipping on the beer, and I'm like, hey Renee, you realize this beer was made before we were married?
Not dating, but married.
Yeah. We were dating, but we weren't married. We were engaged.
Weird.
It was a 2015 beer.
We celebrate.
Yep. We have a game on the 27th. If I figure out the way that the game should go, if we play the way we are, we'll play our first game of the new year will be on Alexandra's birthday.
Oh jeez.
And then we'll actually have a game on our anniversary.
Will that work with?
Sweetheart Finish is only 2 days, so we'll have to get up.
Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll have to get up early on Saturday. So we'll see how late we go, but.
Might have to call that session.
But anyway,
Species.
Again, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Again, we'll be back in 2 weeks. We will be back in 2 weeks here to, make characters, and we'll let you know about Russ and I and what our schedule will be in the next few weeks. So, thanks a lot for joining us, and thanks again for supporting us for the campaign, for this last campaign. Tell your friends.
CD, Ojipo.
Yes, CD, Ojipo, Pitch Blend,
Shadewell,
all those that would regularly come out and watch us on
I know
this.
Andy Don's come out before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for this, it just hanging out with us and having a good time telling stories. So, playing make believe. So,
'Cause the world's an ugly place right now. Sometimes it's
Super
nice to
ugly.
yes,
escape
let's
for a
let's
little
kill
bit.
some bad guys where we can.
Yeah.
All
let's-
about
let's-
killing
let's-
them bad
yeah,
guys.
We'll punch some fantasy Nazis and we'll have a good time.
Because
Okay, which species?
Always
are
punch
the,
a Nazi.
Which species are the fantasy?
yeah,
Humans. They're the Souls specifically. They're the Scarlet Brotherhood. They are Soul elitists. They believe in a superior race.
And human is it?
Well,
Apparently.
and the
The
the,
Soul.
well, and the thing is the Soul race, which is blonde hair, blue eyes. They're very Nazi. They were.
Aryan.
Cool, you get 80 years at best.
But yeah, so So follow us on social medias. We're on Facebook, Nerds with Alcohol Show. Everywhere else, just search for Drinking Nerds, and you should be able to find us. But yeah, so see you guys soon.
good night.
Good night.
Night.